Expert Advice, episode 4. My brilliant co-host, Brad Music NFTs, is here. He's a Sheba. He's dabbing. Feeling good, feeling great. What's up, Brad? How you doing?
What?
What it do? What it do?
I need to get that air horn.
Me.
Yeah, I need to get that teed up. Actually, I'm charging my other phone so I can play some beats and stuff
Excellent.
later too. Yeah.
So it
So
might be a lighter show tonight, even though I wanted to do even though I
what?
wanted to do that, I did that flyer for us. I feel
Yeah,
like the flyer actually does us a disservice because I feel like when you post the flyer, it gets rid of the spaces reminder. So you can't like set a reminder in there.
really?
Yeah, like you saw, like it still has the link, but like it was just if you look at my post, it's just
Yeah, but
the
that's
flyer
usually
that I made.
it's usually on the white part of the space, no?
You know what I mean? Like how there's like a little purple, like there's a little mine's purple, but there's a little section that's like set a reminder for the space.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, so
looking.
that's not there because the flyer's there.
I'm trying to find another
Isn't that weird?
example of one.
So literally, like the only way to get people notified on the space is to like call them directly, DM them, or like post a thing 6 hours ahead of time that hopefully they see.
Yeah. Well, I think too, like once people realize if we're gonna do this every day. But I was thinking like every second day, maybe.
Sure, I
Like
mean it's hard to remember. You don't have to come on every day if you don't want. You can do every other day.
No, no,
Um,
if you're doing every day, I'm doing every day. I was just wondering.
I mean, it could even be an hour and a half. It doesn't have to be a long show. Like it can be a short. Realistically, I wanted to keep the shows relatively shorter so that they have good rewatch value. You know,
Yes,
so it's like
okay.
if we can keep the shows like under an hour, even like then people could
Right.
rewatch them. You know.
Well, yesterday, how long did you go?
I kept it relatively short. I did like 2 hours something yesterday.
Yeah, it was like 9:30, I think, when I got out, right?
Yeah, we ended it like pretty. I think we were pretty much almost exactly on the 2 hour dot. I wanted to do an hour and a half, but like,
Yeah, no, I think hour and a half is good, but the first half an hour, is just people coming. I think we got a fan here. Gillette showed up at all four so far.
what's up? What's up, brother?
Gillette, sorry, Gillette, not Gillette.
Yeah, we have to be like literally DMing people. That's why you were like, don't DM people with. But I'm like, the only way that Twitter lets people know besides a notification is to DM them.
Yeah.
Because if you post a post, like it just takes like Brad, no joke. I got a message that I went live 3 hours after I ended the other day.
What?
Like 3 hours after I ended, it was like live now, and I was like, that's
This
weird.
space?
Yeah,
What the hell?
I got a notification for this space four
Oh
hours.
yeah, because the time is in Eastern Standard Time.
No, not even that. It was just like on one of my like on my Stay Tuned account or whatever. It was like, Christiano Covino's post like that said live now, come listen now. And so like I think it's just the delay with that's why Elon was remember he was pushing people towards like the latest tweets, and he was like everyone go change the home feed
Huh.
because most people like 90% of people don't even do that, and like they just see the home. That's what's wrong with like Instagram's algorithm.
Interesting.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
Instagram's algorithm, they're changing it back soon to like chronologically based. But as it
Okay.
is right now, like, dude, and it's crazy the psychological and sociological impacts of that because like I have friendships that broke up because of that. You know what I mean? Because like Instagram just didn't show us each other. You know, like I have friends I haven't talked to in years and don't know what they're up to, and I should because I follow them on Instagram, and it's like I can't even see their stuff.
Why is that?
It just doesn't show you anyone that you like interact. It just doesn't show you anyone. It's like it'll show you
Huh.
like a top branded account, like a pretty girl in a bikini, and then like fuck Jerry, and then those three on repeat, and you don't get like anyone you actually know or care for. And
Yeah.
like the
Well,
stories is the
Twitter
only way.
Twitter unfollows some of your followers for you.
Twitter does that too. I've noticed that. I
Yeah.
was like, I was following this person, and now I'm not.
Yeah. And then of course then they show up you show up in the same space and all of a sudden they're like, "Hey, why'd you unfollow me?" I'm like, "What?"
Exactly.
Some of them I'm like, "I didn't know I was following you in the first fucking place."
We had an amazing meeting last night with Music Patch. So there was like 9 awesome people on the call. I had a really funny screenshot of everyone. But it was really phenomenal. And I put together today. Patch and Eli and I are working on like building the Trello that's filled with like all the contacts. So I'll put you on that. And
You're building a Rolodex, are you?
building a Rolodex in Trello that's literally like every, not even just like all the contacts, but like it's not everyone's personal number, but it's like
Yeah.
their name, what they do, so it's like but broken down by section. So like you're in like the metaverse builders section, you're in the music NFTs section, and then there's like all the different platforms you can build on, all the different audio Web3 audio streaming platforms, and it's like all the different people that specialize in that, right?
Is there a God section?
I'm pretty sure that whole section is just God in itself. You're saying you want to be put in the living legend, like the
No,
like
no,
the demigod.
our listener here.
Oh, Gilad. You're saying is there a section for Gilad, or is this just you're saying Gilad is God?
Yeah, yeah.
You're saying
Let's
is
do
there a
that.
God tier power?
I'm trying to make up for all the times that he ditched after I
You're,
left. I was like,
you're
shit,
saying
what did I
Gilad has
say?
God tier
Like,
powers,
fuck, this guy's an idiot, and he just whoop, he's out of here.
bro. Gilad only bailed last time because his system wasn't working. Yeah, we were last show was actually funny. We were doing intro music.
I'm gonna have to
Like,
I'm gonna have to come up with new ways to either annoy him, and so he leaves, so it's funny for the rest of us, or or come up with better content so he stays. So we have
I
plan
suggest
A,
the
and he
better
has plan
content
B.
always. That's always my suggestion for you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. This is true.
Better
That's,
content always. Better content, better ingredients. Papa John's.
yeah, but I just find that it's funny that he leaves right after I've said something every time so far. It's like, oh, I talked, and then whoop, he's gone.
Better ingredients.
Uh oh,
I'm
he's got
about
a
to
mic.
I'm about to
Uh-oh.
bounce everything he's saying.
He's sparing my feelings this time. Yay!
You're
No,
saying
Thanks,
goodbye
man.
this time,
no,
Gilad.
I'm just kidding.
Thanks.
No, yeah, last time I had some system issues, and it was all you, Brad. I'll definitely
It was
put the
all you,
blame
bro.
on you.
I know. I'm used to it. Like I have that effect on spaces, but I just mean like it was like the first time I'm like, yeah, okay, that was stupid. My bad. I would have left too.
You're
Second time
back.
I was
I
like,
don't I
what
don't
the
even know,
hell? I
to be
didn't I
honest.
didn't say anything that bad. Third time I was just like, hmm. Is it coincidence now? Like, it was just like, hmm. What is this guy like? What does he doesn't like? Because I'm just
You man,
confused.
funny.
I'm trying to keep him in the room. But no. Anyways, no, you're funny, man. I just yeah. Yeah.
All good, man. I was gonna troll you a little bit, but no. I mean, in all seriousness, I have I don't know that there is any correlation to it. So if there is,
There's no
yeah,
causality
there's
there.
no causality.
What's up, Josh? Oh my God. I'm throwing a mic at your head. Josh Darnett, ladies and gentlemen. The
Ooh.
OG.
Oh,
I'm so glad you're on
let's
Spaces,
start.
Josh.
Oh, dang.
So
Okay.
Josh Darnett, Brad, I'm introducing Josh. Josh
Yeah.
Darnett is like if I ever got hired to run CEO of Vine, I would have like Josh run it with me. Like
I've
he
I've,
is the smartest mofo.
I've heard the
He
name.
was a
I've heard the
Viner,
name
he's an
bouncing around.
Instagrammer, he's a YouTuber, he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I think Tater, my partner Tater Putin, was talking about him one day. The name sounds familiar.
Your
I
partner's
am
name was
familiar.
Tater Potato?
Tater Putin. Tater
Tater
Putin.
Poutine?
Yeah, Putin.
Putin.
Putin in Canada.
Yeah, you say it Putin in Canada.
Not Poutine.
So like the Russian
Yeah,
president. Like Vladimir Putin.
yeah, kind of close. Yeah.
That's how you say it. Got it.
Yeah.
So next time, so basically his name means like delicious fries with cheesy curds and gravy.
Potentially, yes.
Bro, I told you, you got to box me up a plate of Putin. Or I'm just gonna say poutine because people are gonna think I'm saying Putin.
Yeah, I know, but I think it would ruin the whole experience for
It
you if
wouldn't. It
I
would
ship
keep.
it to you. It wouldn't be fresh though.
It would
It wouldn't
keep.
be fresh.
It's not fresh when you get it.
How about I can send you the St. Albert's cheese curds because that's
Yes,
the
yes,
key.
yes.
That's
There you
the
go.
key.
Send me the burrata, and
You
I'll make
need
it
the
myself.
squeaky cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and then the gravy and the fries. Well, man, you can do gravy fries. It doesn't matter, but it's all about the cheese.
It's all about the cheese.
It's
Send
all
me the
about the
burrata, and
cheese.
I'll make it myself, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I'll send you the cheese.
I mean,
Definitely.
like I could actually just go up to Vancouver and just get some. I'm not that far.
Oh, okay. Well, then there's
Only a
that.
few hours.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you guys letting us in right now, or are we like? Did you
No,
guys build a
actually, it's
wall?
funny that you say that because I was looking into that today.
You guys built a wall, right?
No, we didn't build a wall. Are you crazy?
I'm pretty sure there was
All
some
right,
blonde guy
listen,
talking
listen,
about building a
listen. Our
wall.
prime minister, his
Oh, that was our
background.
president. Sorry.
Listen, his background. He's a drama teacher. No political science, no nothing. whatsoever.
Really?
Then oh yeah, yeah. His father, Pierre Trudeau, was a good prime minister. However, he was very vocal about being communist. So hence his son doing some stupid shit,
Gotcha.
right? And then you take this clown, and they appoint minister heads, right? So our
Yes.
head of Health Canada, the
That's
Minister
like
of
our
Health Canada,
candidate, right?
no, her name is Patty Hachu, God bless you, is a graphics designer, no medical background whatsoever, none.
Really?
So yeah, so our prime
So y'all
minister.
guys just let anyone run Canada, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you got a graphics design degree, you can be our Minister of
You
Health
could be
Canada.
our prime minister.
If you got a degree in drama, you could be our prime minister. No problem.
Anyone,
That's what
anyone
we.
but an American, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
That could be the
Actually,
next
can you?
qualification.
You guys don't have like disqualification, like you have to be born here.
Yeah, pretty much.
You do, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, I would move to Canada just to become president of Canada.
And the first time in history, the Department of National Defense, in which I work for, has the ministry head there is a civilian for the very first time, and he appoints a civilian lawyer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because he knows that there's going to be a lot of backlash coming on because of that policy and shit that he passed had all those human rights issues and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, he's playing a game already. He's like, how do we wreck this country?
Wow.
Let's put a graphics designer as head of Health Canada, and we'll put a civilian lawyer up at the top of national defense, and we'll really
The
fuck shit up.
graphics designer should have been the head of communications and like social media. Like I think there is a good precedent there for like building out citizen like civilian positions. Like
See,
having everyone in the government just be a
I
civilian.
want first. I want to see what kind of website she would throw up because the way she talks,
Yeah,
man,
like is she even a
she's
good
got
web
the
designer?
IQ of a pail of cement.
Like what if she's not even that good of a designer? So I had people that were coming on the show to do advice. So what I do now is like when I get the people hitting me up in my DMs being like, "Hey, can I get advice? Can I get advice?" I just go, "Well, come to the show. It's 4 o'clock every time." That's why I have like the same time, same date type thing, Brad. Because I was like, I
Good
wanted you to be
call.
able to
Good
be
call.
like, like it's 4 p.m. Just go. Like what I mean? Any day, like at 4 p.m. Like there's an open an hour and a half of office hours. Do you know what I'm saying?
Office hours. Yes,
That's fucking
professor.
brilliant, man.
Professor.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of office hours. And then, Brad, I don't know if I told you, Gilad, you'd actually like this too. And Josh, you dig this too. So I made it so that if you want to, like, there's not enough time and I can't get to everything and I can't, like, really dive in, I've made my inbox and my link in bio like $5, but it's like you pay $5 and you get it forever. So it's like I have like a private inbox because basically I can't read my DMs, my Twitter DMs. It's just not a thing anymore. They're so flooded in the last 2 weeks. It's been insanity. Like,
Yeah.
never before. Like, for 5 years, they were empty. And then for the last 2 weeks, they've just been flooded. Because I haven't touched my Twitter account in 5 years until like 3 weeks ago, I picked it back up. And so, but yeah, so it's $5 to like, chat with me on there. And then I made it like, you can also book on the calendar on my link in bio for like an hour consultation for like $100.
Huh.
And those people will actually listen to my advice more than the people that didn't pay, honestly, because that's how it works.
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
If you actually pay for it, it's like, now this is valuable. Like,
Oh,
it was
shit.
valuable when you were getting it for free too, but you just didn't know that because
Yeah, for sure.
you
Yeah.
Were you sending them to pay you?
So you should check out it's called Koji. It's Koji. Their website is withkoji.com. And if you do sign up, use Christiano as your referral code, because basically the thing's fucking sick. It's like a link in bio, but it's got like all the Web3 services too. So you can do like Mintgate stuff, you can do like token gating, you can also do like minting NFTs, showing your gallery. You can set up a marketplace on there, and they're all just little tiny apps that are like built for this link in bio fucking thing, and there's like a whole app store filled with these little apps. So there's an app called like paid chat or whatever, and I just pay. I set it up to like $5 or whatever, and it's all uses Stripe. It's just using So it's like kind of nuts. Like
Interesting.
it's kind of crazy.
I at one point I just like build clientele. I was just like, you know what? No price. I got my tip thing up top there in my bio. I'm like, whatever, just Make a tip. If it's $5, it's $5. But I'll give you exactly $5 worth of advice, kind of thing. You know.
Exactly.
But as soon as you put, oh, you're asking for money for something, you'll just see like all of a sudden nobody's asking any questions, which was nice. So it kind of worked in my favor, anyways.
So it actually solves two
So I
problems.
was like, yeah, good, good. I needed the break. So next time you need a break, just like, oh yeah, that'll cost you like
Just make
$20.
people pay for questions.
Yeah.
I'm Gilad. I just sent you the link to the Koji, right? And I'm
Sweet, man.
sending you the link to my Koji profile as well, so you can see what it looks like. I'll send you a link to that too, Brad, so you can see. So you can see what I'm talking about. So I have like on there, I have like a tip jar. I have like, you can like tip me. You can gift me, where you can get like any gear that I would need, like that I put on there, like, this gear, that gear. And you can just buy that gear for the person. So there's all types of cool ones, but there's like email lists in there. There's like little games that they have already built that you can like swap out with whatever your branding. So these dudes are like 2 or 3 years ahead of everyone else on this shit.
So I had another example of that too, which was uh, prior to Cristiano BC, so before Cristiano.
BC, yeah.
Yeah. I was doing a lot of DJ spaces and was getting a lot of requests to, go and play music in the other people's spaces. And then I come across this other DJ McLovin, which was, a play off of that movie, Badass. And anyways, we were doing like DJ spaces almost friggin' every night. And Friday night, there was like a ton of girls in there. And we started playing, like, he would play a track, and then I would play, merge his sound off to my next song. And
Yeah,
so there was no break in between.
that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. We managed to actually go from techno to reggae without friggin' sounding like shit. It
And you
was
guys were
straight
both
up.
co-hosting,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and you were just passing it back and forth.
Yeah, and it was friggin' awesome. And then all of a sudden, like, McLovin's checking like DMs and tweets all the time. He's like, "Guy, the people in here are tweeting out that we're running a Twitter nightclub." And I went, "What?" So I go and check.
Twitter nightclub.
Sure shit. There's like all these friggin' tweets out
You
about
should
us
run a
throwing a
Twitter
Twitter
nightclub.
nightclub. So the very next friggin' weekend,
Running a Twitter strip club,
all
Brad.
week we were advertising that we would bring in DJs and DJs that were out of work because of COVID, because they were clubs were shut
Yeah,
down.
like all DJs. Yeah,
We're like $5. Just come in, $5, and it'll
that's
be
pretty
given to
brilliant.
the DJs that are out of work. Not one fucking person, dude. Not one.
What you made it a ticketed space?
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah. So because we were playing it for free, and then
That's what I was
we
trying to
brought a
explain to
cause
Patch
to
as
it.
well. Yeah,
We brought a cause to it. Help out your DJs that aren't working right now or are suffering. $5. Nope. Out.
that's what
Went,
I was trying to tell
"Fuck
Patch. I
this."
was like, I might need, because we're gonna do that with Twitter's Got Talent, right? Twitter's Got Talent. There's gonna be like you compete to win a spot on the ticketed space, right?
Yeah.
And so that ticketed space maybe isn't like it's not like a big, as big of exposure. The exposure is on the first one, but the second one, the ticketed space, is like you're getting exposure to like actual, like producers. And it's like it's worth it because you're like, less Brad. It's worth it because you're like, you've made it to that next step. And I was telling her like, I'll sponsor people. Like if someone's like really really good, I'll be like, dude, I'll pay $35 for you. You know what I mean? Like I'll happily send someone to Hollywood, quote unquote. Um, Brad,
I carpeted
Brad,
myself.
I lost you. I
I
know.
carpeted myself.
Brad, I was just saying though, like the having $35 for the second step of like the Twitter's Got
Yeah.
Talent thing is kind of interesting because then it's like, it forces them to get serious about their music career if they even want to do this. But then
You want
also
to
it's
charge
like
the
I can sponsor
musicians
them.
to come in and play?
No, for the second one. So like this Twitter's Got Talent,
Yeah.
right? And then if they make it through, if they're the top one for that, right? They get to come on to like the ticketed space, right? And that's where there's like producers who are going to give them like a while of advice, like actually dig in and give them
Oh
advice
yeah, if you
and
got some
start,
big names, then yeah, okay.
That's what I mean. So then it's like, because like the fact that that's ticketed, then you
Yeah.
can use that as a reason to get bigger. You can get Timbaland in there if you wanted to,
Sure.
if he's if he has something to sell. So because like they then at the ticketed space, all the producers
Yeah.
are kind of selling themselves. Let's say we have 4 producers and they all want that person to work with them, right? They kind of like the pitch. So they're selling
Do you
themselves and
think
be like,
big
work with me.
big You think big producers would come into Twitter Spaces?
It depends on like right now we can onboard certain ones that we know, but then like later on, it's going to be a thing where if we can show them that here's what I'm getting to that they can sell right in that space. So let's say like there's one talent and there's four of us, being like, oh, pick me, pick me, pick. And let's say they pick me. And so then I'm going to go on an hour-long call with them. I'm going to get the consultation fee, right? But if they pick you, you would get the
I want to
consultation.
hear what G has to say.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that, what I've seen from success is if you position it from the start as a ticketed space, right?
Yeah.
Almost like a new project that is not accustomed to coming to it for free, right?
Exactly.
But is it the names that you have in there already that will sell the space, or will the names that you're pitching around here actually going to come and do the space like that? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, yeah, I think having, notable people there is always a good draw if they can participate in the sharing of the event,
Right.
pre,
Well,
during, and post, right?
I'm not asking you to drop any names or anything, but you're well connected. Do you see any of your, celebrity friends to drop into something like that?
Sure.
They wouldn't
Really?
Yeah.
drop in. They would probably get scheduled in, right? It would be like a setup thing
Oh
beforehand.
yeah. Would we have
Right,
to
right, right,
pay
right,
them?
exactly.
We have to pay them to come in.
I mean, I think it depends on who you're trying to pull in, but
Yeah. That's what I
um,
was saying, Brad. If they have a way to get paid, if it's like we're not going to pay you, but like the people that hit you up about consultation fees will pay you. You know what I mean? Like we're going to be promoting your services, so
So
it
they
would be
come
good for
to
producers who have already
come to
like
our
busy beats.
space, come to our space for
Yeah,
free, but
to
then
have
would
something
get
to
to
sell.
pay because of the people that are in there would want to, those people that
Further
came
their
in.
career. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Because at the end of the day, it's like not like we're selling products that people don't actually want or need. It's like we're actually doing a very ethical thing. We're selling something at a really massive discount, which is like being like shepherded and sherped through the music
Yeah,
industry.
it's like
That's
for
I mean,
$35 to come in, meet,
yeah,
Timberland or
yeah.
yeah.
Most
I mean,
agents, most labels make you sign to get that type of treatment once,
I think they should pay $35 to meet me.
yeah.
to, to
Yeah,
you, Brad, to meet you.
yeah, just me.
I
Straight up.
mean, here's the thing: is like the economics of all that, right? It's like if you're making $35 and trying to bring Timberland, you know, uh, or let's just say somebody else, right? Like somebody that's not to that caliber. I
Yeah,
think they're going to either want
Yeah,
a piece of the pie, or they're going to want to, be able to ensure that they're promoting something, or there's got to be an equal exchange of some way,
exactly.
right.
shape, or form,
Yeah,
right?
like
And
from
if the
my
pie gets big
experience,
enough, then we could
like
just straight up
DJ
cut people
Khaled,
off of that,
something like that.
Yeah, like if we're
Khaled.
if we're making if we made an average of $500 on a stream, it's like, and we know, okay, let's just normally we're gonna split that with the host, but this is the big host, and so they should get the lion's share of it, and that's it's a draw for us. Like we're all taking a hit on this one. We're all gonna give the money to Timbaland this stream. You know what I mean? Like just because it's like gonna be such a big draw, and we're gonna get twice as many streams, and people are gonna come back next week.
$500. Man, that guy
You know.
probably wipes his ass with $500.
I know. I'm just saying it's not worth it for anyone. It's just like it's like if there's any money, you know what I mean? It's like yeah, you have some to at least like, or the better like he can make more. Timbaland can make more money selling his masterclass. Okay, so it's really like giving him an ability and stuff to sell his masterclass and be like, yo, you have a masterclass out there. I know you get paid when people buy that masterclass. Let's sell your masterclass.
Yeah,
Because he does. He got a really good masterclass.
this is true. Actual facts. Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, I
DJs
think
in the
there's
house with
many
one
other
of
artists too that would be.
Tony's device.
Sorry, were you saying, Glenn?
I was just going to say that I think there's plenty of other artists that will be glad to participate. Right? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be him specifically.
Yeah, maybe we don't have to shoot that high of a start. Maybe.
Well, yeah,
I don't
because
know.
there's like 90% of the musicians, like 99% of musicians aren't Timbaland and that level. You know what I mean? And like aren't like legends. Like 99% of musicians and producers and stuff aren't like legends, but like they've worked with legends. So like even if they're like,
What
hey,
if
I'm a
I,
producer and I've worked with all these people, that's still pretty huge.
even if I delete my bio?
If you delete your bio, then you're the biggest.
Right. That's
That's
what I'm
how it
saying.
works, Brad.
So does that make it worth it? Okay,
If you delete
everybody
your
delete
bio,
their
the less
bios.
the less you
Everyone,
say about
everyone
yourself,
delete their bios.
the less you say about yourself, the cooler you are.
That's right.
And so if you
So I'm
delete it
going.
altogether,
I'm going silent.
completely
Yeah.
delete your account. That makes you even cooler, Brad.
I'm not falling
Do you want
for
to know
that.
who's the coolest people on Twitter? The
I'm
people
not
who don't even
falling.
have Twitter accounts.
There you go. The factual facts.
That is true. Like I was way cooler before I joined Twitter.
Yeah.
No, it's cool to have a Twitter
DJ.
account and you just never use it.
Yeah.
You know, I just went and unfollowed all the people that like haven't tweeted in like a year. I was just
Yeah.
like, screw it. Like, what are you even doing here? And just like, there's like apps that you can do that. And I just went through and I was like, thank you. Cause like somehow I'm following 2,000 people now. And that happened really fast. Cause I've been following back all the cool people I meet on Spaces. And I'm like, that's way too many people to be following. Like my timeline is useless at this point.
That's happened to me so much recently, just from following people on Spaces. I gotta
Yeah.
find the right app for that because
Next thing I know, I'm like, how did I pass the 2,000 followed? Like, what? I'm following 2,000 people. And then I go to purge them out, and I'm like, oh, but I like this guy, and I like this person. Like, I genuinely have 200 people that I need to follow because like I want to see their stuff from like Web3. That's what's so crazy. It's like I memorized all their profile pictures and names already. I'm like, no, I can't follow that guy.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, like I'm relatively new, I guess, to Twitter, and I came to Twitter because of I was researching nanotech and everything.
Researching what?
Nanotechnology.
Is there nanotech in Twitter now? Have they put that in there?
No, well, all the
of
articles and stuff
course,
that I
yeah.
was reading,
That's
all
what
the
the
articles
algorithms
and
made it.
stuff that I was reading, like off of Twitter, not on Twitter, had
Okay.
a Twitter icon at the bottom. So I was
Mm,
always clicking on it just to see, what was going on, and yeah, there's like a lot of additional information and supporting documentation sources and things like
yeah.
that I was finding on Twitter. So I was just like, holy shit. And then next thing I know, I see this like cryptocurrency stuff and this NFT stuff, and so I started looking into that, and
Oh, so Twitter got you into
that's
crypto.
it. Nanotechnology got me into crypto.
Twitter, which got you into crypto.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
I know it's a weird
Duck, duck,
cycle.
go, Brad.
What's that?
That's a weird way to do it. You
Duck,
want to
duck, go.
Go, go, goat. Oh.
No,
know
I
how I got
said
into crypto,
duck,
Brad?
duck, go.
I
I
still
got
don't
into
know.
I got into crypto because my father, who's in finance and stuff, and he's in really really big deals, and so he had these the head of CAA and the former head of CAA and the former head of CNN, who had both just left their jobs to start this metaverse company together, and he had them. They walked into his office and explained the metaverse to him, and they're like pitching this whole thing because they needed funding for this metaverse company, right? And he helps companies get funding, and they're going and he's just like cool 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 awesome, like smiling and nodding. They leave and he's like, what the fuck are they talking about? And he calls me and he's like, I'll call my geekazoid son. He calls me and he's like, hey, so you know what the hell a metaverse is? And I'm like, I mean, I guess it's like, like virtual reality. He's like, yeah, I guess. He's like, look up what a metaverse is. He's like, these two guys, and he's like, he goes, Google them. So you just tell me what the hell is going on. So I call him back an hour later, and I'm like, Dad, this is huge. I was like, holy shit, because I just started googling like metaverse and like Web3 and like the whole thing, and I just dug in. And after like I was walking, I remember I was walking by the Variety Building over here, and just walking down the street, and like just remember seeing that, like, just I'll never forget what weird random street I was on when I got this call and looked up NFTs and crypto, and I was like, oh, this is the future. Because the fact that CAA and William Morris, like those two dudes, left very big companies that are very much like established, like the players in the field, to go start something else. So I'm just kind of like, that tells me that this is a way bigger opportunity than CNN and CAA combined, you know?
Wow. Yeah, there's a couple of musicians that I tried to like skip the whole friggin' Web 2 stuff. Just start, advertising and selling them right from the metaverse, man. And it's just like, can you do that? I'm like, yeah, you can do that. Of course you can do that. But they were not getting it. And I was just like, so I'm still like trying to find that one who, wants to start, but start it at 3 instead of going from 2 to 3. Just start right at 3.
We're
I
in
don't
that
think
weird phase right now where
I
like,
don't think anybody's done that.
yeah, we're in that weird phase right now. Like I'm doing that as well, just doing straight to Web3. Because like right now we're in that strange, I don't know, that growing phase where it's like the technology's there and the people are there and we're here and we're ready. But then like the rest of the public kind of like makes fun of us and like teases us because they don't understand it yet.
So you don't have anything minted in 2?
Me?
Yeah.
You said on Web 2?
Yeah, you don't have any minted NFTs right now?
Of my own stuff? No.
Yeah. No? Okay, then yeah, you could go straight to 3.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. All right, good. I found you.
Yeah.
You're my musician then.
I only put out like 4 demos like on Web 2, and I specifically held back my music for this because I was just like, I want to get paid $1 a stream. You know, like people were like laughing at me because like that's not realistic, and I'm like, yeah, but neither was fucking being an influencer before I started. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like I came into the game being like, I want videographers and filmmakers and artists to be able to like get paid for like making short form videos and shit like that and making stupid little sketches. And people were like, okay, well, you're insane. You're a crazy person. And I was like, okay, I am. But like, you could see how that could be a thing in the future. And they were still like, no. That's why I was happy that Josh jumped in. That Josh was one of the OG Viners. He was like, that's why I love those kids, because all the people I got on Vine at least could see the writing on the wall. They could at least see it and be like, oh, this could be the thing. You know, like
Well,
that's
Josh,
all. It's just,
Josh
I think that we're there.
He came in.
Was that?
Josh didn't even stay though.
Yeah, he stayed for a second. Say what's up.
Oh, okay. But
I'm telling you, that's
going
to be what's hard about onboarding.
The card is just squealed in behind you. I hope that comes in the recording. All you hear is.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, it's going to be difficult to onboard these influencers, man. Yeah. They're used to getting a lot more attention than this and a lot more eyeballs, and it's like they don't understand that if you get 100, viewers or listeners on Spaces, that's like 100 like actual tuned in, engaged people.
Yeah,
it's like a lot. They're tapping the happy face and they're actually interacting. Every time they engage like that, that's not like radio. It's not passive. It's not like a podcast. It's an interactive podcast.
Yeah.
And so because of that engagement, because it's real, like we could probably sell those eyeballs for 10 times more than a regular passive eyeball. Because they're there. They're there. They're tapping stuff.
That's true.
So that's all I'm saying. It's like we have a niche, and we can niches typically have a higher CPM. They typically get a higher advertising rate, and so like because we have a niche right here, we should have like a ridiculously higher. Like our cost per 1,000 impressions should be like not $3. It should be like $30. That's what it is on TV. TV, it's $30. For like a niche audience, for like a good like Nickelodeon gets like $50 CPMs. I know because I do TV ad buying too, and it's expensive as fuck. It's so expensive, dude. To like a TV commercial costs like whatever you want it to cost, but like they don't tell you that. It's like $250,000 to like run a commercial on television. It's insanity.
I believe that my music video there was $20,000.
Just to like put it on TV?
No, just the video. Just the
video. Yeah, I'm saying 20. It's like $250,000 just to like run the commercial, not even to make the commercial. Just to like air that shit, you need to, and to get it to like proper spread to do any business. So and that was like 2015. Now it's
Yeah. So now I know what DJ was saying earlier. I couldn't make out what he was saying. He's saying duck duck go.
Duck duck go.
Yeah, for search anything. And I'm like, DJ, can you elaborate?
Yes, that's your website. That's your search engine, right?
Yeah, it's a search engine.
Yeah, but
that's what I use.
What does that have to do with what?
So DuckDuckGo doesn't track you, and it doesn't put cookies in your site.
Okay.
So you don't gotta worry about
it. And it don't block anything.
Yeah, it'll block fucking I use that. Plus,
I'm trying to remember what we were talking about that would have.
You were talking about searching for nanotechnology.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I had all the information I was looking for. My point was that every article and stuff that I was reading had a Twitter link to it, and so I just figured, well, if I'm always ending up here anyways, I might as well create an account. That's all. But yeah,
exactly.
DuckDuckGo. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
that's my dog. She likes to be involved. What up, Mr. Sweat?
Is there trouble at the old mill?
Trouble at the old? What's that, Lassie? What's that, girl? Oh, little Timmy fell down the well again? Oh, right.
Seriously, how many times did that kid fall down the well?
Yeah, this little Timmy is falling down the well every day. Who is it? This dog yells at me.
What?
What's up, guys? Okay.
Hey,
What's
Mr.
up, Mr. Sway?
Sway is Sway.
Sweet,
Which one?
Mr. Swetherium.
What? What is it?
Mr. Swetherium.
Sweetherium. Interesting. Interesting.
What's up, dude?
What's up? What's up? Good evening, everyone.
Mexican and Italian.
Italian, but living in Mexico.
Oh, nice. Another Italian. Sweet. I'm half though. Only half. The good half. Is this another?
Is everyone in Web3 like half Italian?
Probably.
This is getting weird.
Well,
Dude, Morgan too. Like everyone. This is weird.
Well, and the biggest metaverse out there, which is the same size as planet Earth, was made by a company in Italy.
Oh yeah, OVR was Italian.
Yeah, not was is
Italian.
yeah.
Well, now it's global.
Yeah, it is crazy. So let's see if we can do 3 for 3 here. Are you from like your family background from Calabria?
No. I was born in Italy. I was born in Puglia, in South Italy, and 10 years ago,
That's close to Calabria.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it's very close. Actually, a couple of hours.
We're gonna
chalk that one up.
We're gonna edit the recording, and we're just gonna say you're from Calabria. Yeah, just so we can get the 3 for 3.
Yeah, if you want, I can be from Calabria.
Yeah, lie to us. Just tell us what we want to hear.
We're gonna say Southern Italy, Mr. Spike, because we've met a lot of people that, and including ourselves, that our families are hail from Southern Italy, and we're trying to figure out why all the Sicilians and Southern Italians are flocking to Web3.
Oh, that is crazy.
I'm Sicilian myself.
Yeah, that's right. DJ is too.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, but he. Yeah.
Hey, paisanos, it's a sausage party up in here.
Yeah, but
party up in here.
DJ don't know much about Italy, Italian stuff. He's as American as it comes. He's a shoot first, ask question later American, which is six shooter. Yeah, he's hardcore cowboy.
And shoot first, ask questions never.
Or that.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna
get very far away from the crime scene.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming and letting me know that you're leaving, and it's not my fault this time.
Well,
I appreciate.
Well. I gave you enough rope to hang yourself with, and
I'm just messing with you.
This show's going off.
I'll see you guys soon. You know.
All right,
glad you rock.
Thanks. I think we should make that an ongoing thing, though.
Absolutely.
Yes, you affect your
I love it. I'm fucking offended. All right, peace, yo.
All right, buddy.
Every time you offend his delicate sensibilities.
Yeah. Just every time he leaves, it's always my fault. Yeah. I'm like, damn it, what did I do?
This is why we can't have nice things, Brad.
I can't take you anywhere.
This is why we don't have friends, Brad. I can't take you anywhere.
Oh my god! But seriously, the first 3 episodes, I was just like, shit, what did I do this time?
I know, but by episode 5, Brad will stop scaring the guests away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe, hopefully, possibly never.
Mm-hmm.
Probably never.
So, Mr. Sweet, is there any questions? Or
you need some advice? You want to sell something? What are you up to, bro?
Yeah.
I don't have any questions. I just hoping just to enjoy some.
Oh,
okay, man.
Just chilling.
What kind of music do you make?
Well, I started many years ago with hip hop and reggae. Right now, I'm synthwave. Yeah, right now I'm producing synthwave, retrowave, cyberpunk music, drum and bass, electronic in general, experimental.
Have you ever played music into Twitter Spaces?
Awesome.
In Twitter Spaces, sometimes yes, I played music, but usually I don't like it because the quality, it's very shit, and for Shi-Fi or Soundscape, it's very weird.
Not anymore, because you just met somebody who does like sound checks for Twitter Spaces.
Oh, nice.
Brad's the only one who can get a good sound on Twitter Spaces.
I know someone use kind of emulator in the computer to drop the direct audio or something like that.
I don't need any of that stuff, man.
Nice.
Nothing.
That's a good idea.
How about this? I sound check you right now, right here, and then it's recorded, and then I won't have to do it for
Now
at
we can
least
teach
30
people.
days. We can just say, you know what? Go see this episode
Perfect.
at such
Okay,
and
so
such
now we're going to use some
time.
expert advice on how to get proper audio
Yeah.
on Twitter
Damn,
Spaces.
that'll free up so much of my time.
Perfect. And then I'll record this and I'll put it up line later. So
Fan freaking tastic. Unless Buddy here is not in front of his in his house with his able to play music because that would be
that's
just
true. This either is going to be awesome or not going to work at all.
yeah, this is true. Or
Mr. Slayer,
actually,
you buy a computer?
yeah. Are you able to tee up a track and play it into the space right now, buddy? Mister Sway?
Yeah, can I don't know if I understood the question. If you can play some music, or
No,
if I
yeah,
can
you
play some
if
music.
you can play some music into the space, and I'm gonna troubleshoot you. I'm gonna sound check you, so that when you play music into Twitter Spaces, it's gonna sound awesome. You want to
And
do that?
how you are going to do that?
You're gonna
He
tell me.
doesn't believe
You're
you.
gonna tell me what your current setup is for playing music into Twitter Spaces, and then I'm going to tell you how to set it up so that it'll sound great.
Okay, so I usually open my mic and put my microphone close enough to not too close to my monitors, to my studio monitors. So
So when
just
you say microphone, are you talking about your phone microphone or
yeah, my microphone. Yeah, my mobile
your phone?
directly.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. And then you put it close to what?
yeah. I just put on my wheat grinder just to get some space from the floor, from the desk, and get closer to the monitor speaker, and just click play on the computer and just run the music and trying to don't
So
be
the
too loud.
so the speaker that you put your phone closest to is a monitor speaker or
Yeah, it's the left one. I use the left one.
okay. And are you holding the phone in front of it, or you have it lying flat in front of it?
I just chill the phone in front of the.
You hold it like in your hand.
Nah, nah, nah,
You
nah.
have it lying flat
Yeah, I put my phone on the grinder. On the grinder.
on the grinder.
Yeah,
I'm not sure I understand what that means, but
it's a grinder. You know the wheat grinder when you.
oh, to prop it up. Okay, gotcha.
So it's a
Well,
small
you
one, it's a metallic one, small one. So I put the phone on it,
right,
kind
right.
kind to
And
get some.
how high is the volume level on when you're playing it in?
Oh, depending the production, if I have heavy basses, I drop the volume down to don't saturate the bandwidth, and if it's kind of normal mid range, high frequencies, just try to check with emojis and ask to the people to drop emoji if the sound is cool.
Ah, so you're doing this. Okay, so, well, you're on the right path, for sure. I may be able to help you limit the amount of adjustments though that you do every time, depending on what kind of production that you're playing into the space though. So, if you want, I can help you out with that right now. So the way I start everybody off is put your volume level at 50%, and then place your phone, the mic part of your phone, facing the speaker about 7 inches away from the speaker. And then play it, but play it for a good like 30 seconds because the room will take about 10 to 15 seconds to recalibrate to the sound. And then the last 15 or 20 seconds or so, we'll actually be able to tell what the quality of the sound is. If you have a fan or anything, going on in your room, it will sound a bit staticky. So just let me know ahead of time if you have a fan or anything like that going, so I don't think it's the sound quality itself. So do you have a fan going on in your room or something like that? Air conditioning?
Yeah, of course, of course.
You have like, is it a ceiling fan or just the central air?
It's both. Both. I have both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I just need to know so that I don't say, oh, it's staticky, so do this, do that.
Hmm.
Okay, I can tell the difference though between fan static and music static, so not a problem. All right, so 50% on the volume level, your phone in front of the speaker, but about 7 inches away. And go ahead, push play.
Nice, nice. And also there's another kind of trick, very cool one. If
Yeah.
you are only with the host, so there's a host and a
Yeah.
speaker, and the speaker play music, it's cool. If you have many speakers listening to, the guy playing music, so basically the bandwidth got saturated, so everyone listened dragged. Not the listeners, also only the speakers. The listener has a second kind of line that get the clean sound, but the speakers get saturated if there are many speakers and one play music. So the only way to play for everyone very cool quality full bandwidth from Twitter is to have just the host and a speaker playing music.
So to
He
like not have any other speakers at all.
no. He literally is like said exactly what I've been saying for the last like I don't know 3 months.
Yeah.
So he understands that each position, a co-host, a host, and a speaker, and a listeners, all run on different bandwidths or frequencies. I say, right? So he
Gotcha. Because the
knows
host
that.
has to communicate with both, and the speaker has to communicate with each other. Like that's why
Well,
it switches you over, and you get a little bit of an
yeah,
advanced
but
stream, right? When you switch
yeah,
over.
but the host will have a different listening experience than the speaker and the co-host and the listeners. The
Yeah, I've noticed
listener
that.
the listeners will have the best listening experience no matter how it's played in, really. It'll be clear for them. Even and the speakers will, could potentially miss out on stuff. The co-host positions though, they suck ass for everything. Like playing, listening, like don't play music from a co-host position. It's just god awful. However, maybe Mr. Sweet, you don't know this, the host has the ability to play music in the background and still talk and not mess up the music. Where the co-hosts, no, they if they're talking while anybody else is playing music, they will actually cut out the music in the space. So when music is playing, you want to tell your co-host to shut the fork up. Otherwise, they will wreck the music for everybody in the space. It'll just cut it right out, except the listeners. But the speakers will not hear a damn thing because the co hosts are speaking. Same thing for the host. You'll drown it out because your bandwidth is bigger than the speakers. So, but overall, the best position for everything, that's why I said overall, is the speaker position for, listening experience, talking, and playing music. Overall, it is the best position to do that
Personally,
from. But
disagree.
yeah,
I think the best position is doggy style.
depends on the girl, but yeah, yeah, I'm okay with that.
True. Glad we could agree on
True.
that.
Yeah, factual
So you're
facts.
saying the best
Factual facts.
position is listener.
For a listening
Yeah.
experience, yes.
If you
Yeah,
want to get your point
but
across, the best position is listener. Sit down and shut the fuck up.
if you want to get your point across,
Sit down there and
yeah,
listen.
that's right. That brings me back to the point of we should change the name of
The show to
our space to shut the
shut
fuck
the
up and
fuck up and
listen.
listen.
That's right. Yeah.
Again, too much
So
pressure on
anyway,
us.
yeah. So Mr. Sweet, go ahead, take it away, bud. I'm happy that I met this guy because he's the first one that actually fucking
Yeah.
knows. So I'm following now.
So after the sound check, now your sound should sound perfect, Mr. Sway. So let's hear what you got.
Yeah. But he's had, yeah. So the benefit here for you, buddy, is nobody's ever been able to tell you where your sweet spot is for your phone. And so that's what I'm going to do for you today, good sir, so you don't have to ask the listeners and the speakers and all that shit. Is it sound okay? Is it sound okay? You're just going to fucking know now that it sounds great.
And if you want to hear it for sure, go to the playback after this. You can go up to the show
That's
and
true.
replay it, and you can hear how it
That's
sounds.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we can also prove all of what I said because we can get Chris to talk and show you that it does drown out the music back in the recording later. But DJ could talk and not kill the music. That's why freestyle rap comes in okay.
Got you. So the host can't freestyle over a speaker.
Well, they can, but you're
It'll
the
cut the
only one
music.
that's going to hear you're the only one that's going to hear the music and obviously yourself,
Got you.
but
Everyone else
the
just hears an
speakers
acapella.
except for the listeners. The
Mm.
speakers will not hear any more music.
But the listeners will hear both of us. Will hear me over the music.
Correct.
Got you.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. All
Got
right,
it. So
but
the host
take
kind
it
of
away.
deafens all the speakers. It's like silence. That's
Yes.
cool.
Yes. Yeah. And so do the co-hosts.
Got you. That's why Jeremy and you guys, if you're ever up there, you're able to talk over us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when Crystal's playing music in the co-host position, it's just like, I'm like constantly DMing her going, it's super staticky, fucking just stop.
Because no one can even talk in because it'll cut them out.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways,
Let's see
all
what you
right,
got, bro.
Mr. Sweet, do it. Okay, everybody mute there and like let it play like 30 seconds. Don't say anything. Don't move around in your room because I'll pick that up too. So just play it a good 30, 40 seconds before I'll say, all right, cut. All right, give her. Oh, and don't add any more speakers until that, at least the 30 seconds done, because that'll change the dynamics in the room. So Slimmy, just 30 seconds, bud, and we'll throw you a mic. Okay, Sweet, give it.
Okay, I'm going to try to drop the full song from the last 101 that is
Okay.
on my.
And your volume of your speaker 50%.
Let me see. Yeah, approx. Yeah.
Okay, and your phone is about 7 inches away in front of the speaker.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to
Well,
try
yeah.
to run.
Okay. Go. Okay, bud. Hey. Yep. So,
Sorry.
that's okay. Just turn it down a little bit and bring your phone a little closer, and then do it again. But play it from like where there's bass and stuff.
Are you talking?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I wasn't talking. I was just listening there too. It might be the recording thereof, but what volume level do you have it at now?
I turn on and up and down the knob for from the monitor. I don't know the exact number of the.
Or
You know.
but yeah, but if you're not following my instructions, then I can't tell which section you're at yet. So you should be at like 40% of your volume level,
Mm-hmm.
and your phone is roughly right now about 5 inches away from your speaker. So if you can do that exactly, then I can continue to help you.
Yeah, but it's tricky because it's very variable. And sometimes I have also my dogs barking, and it's actually I never play kind of music in Twitter Spaces. I used to play weekly in Decentraland, so I have this kind of option, and I kind of avoid the Twitter space for this reason because it's very tricky to show the music and electronic music with very dynamics, huge
Yeah,
dynamics.
no,
Well,
but
that one
It's
sounded a
very.
lot better. It sounded a lot
it
better
did.
the second
It
time than it
did.
did the first time.
Yeah,
Like I
no.
was jamming the
If
second time.
if you give me the opportunity, buddy, I can tell you it's going to be better than any time you've ever played it into Twitter Spaces, or even probably Decentraland. I'm just saying, if you don't want to play music in the Twitter Spaces, then don't play music in the Twitter Spaces. I was just trying to help you out, man. But if you're not putting your phone where I'm saying and doing the volume level, then it kind of throws things off when I ask you to do an adjustment. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, no, I appreciate you, but because
Mhm.
like right now, my I have 4 dogs, and every time are doing a mess, and also for this reason, I always try to don't talk too much, and because it's always a mess. And when I play music, I have to open the microphone, and
Yeah.
I prefer to guide to I'm the people to my OpenSea or to my Spotify, to listen directly the music.
Yeah.
I think for the genre of music I'm doing too, it's different probably for a guitarist, to play in spaces or something like that with the instrument directly on the
Oh, you
microphone on
play
my
live music? You play live music?
uh not in the sense that with the instrument. I'm right now designing a live set, jamming freestyle with my microcorg and all the instruments
Okay.
I got, but for the same reason, it's kind of more multimedia content what I drop, video and visuals
Right.
and music,
Okay,
and
that's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
the tips because are useful for sure.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, for the use of Twitter Spaces, I do. It's kind of tricky for me to play music. I don't really like to do it in spaces in general.
Yeah. Well, I
Uh,
was taking away the tricky part for you, but that's okay. You're good. Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Well, Chris, you wanted? How about I sound check you then?
Want to sound check me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want to sound check me?
Sound check you. I've heard.
You're
I
gonna
have.
sound check me.
I have heard you play in as a speaker. It was good, but I don't think I've ever heard you play music in as
You
a
heard
vocal.
me at the top of the show. I play music at the top of and at the end of
That's
the show.
true. That's true. What's your setup though?
I am just putting it about 6 inches from my speaker, my JVC.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess because you've heard me say it enough times. But
Well, I feel like mine usually sounds good when I play music, right? Because that's
yeah,
you guys would have told me
absolutely.
if it didn't.
For sure, for sure.
I
Okay.
try to have it where it's like I feel that like the bass is kicking. Like I put my speakers all the way up, and then my amp is like to 50%,
Okay.
right? And so it's like bringing it out like a 50%, or like I'll typically like sometimes if I want more punchy, right? I'll bring the amp up to like 75% and then bring the speakers down. You know,
Oh man, you
so
should
to give
hear
it
it.
like more of a gain and more of a boost beforehand.
Did, did I introduce you to Sype, or did you know Sype, DJ Sype?
Mm, no.
No. Oh man.
That being said,
This,
we should have a better system for this. Like,
oh,
I should just
dude,
contact IK Multimedia and be like, because you
guy,
said the iRig doesn't work.
he it. I of the five that I sound checked with it, I got two to work. So I'm like, I don't know, and it was a
Like
pain in the ass.
they switch to a different mic, basically. Like you can't control.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking the two that I did sound check that did work, of the five that I tried, was just luck. I honestly have no idea. But DJ Sype, he's the only one that he can make you feel the bass coming through your fucking phone,
Wow.
man. It is insane, man. Like his setup is nuts. Like it's just nuts,
We got to
and
do a whole
I have
tutorial with him.
no idea like how he manages to get the bass like that crisp, where you literally feel your phone vibrate, man. Like I'm like,
Well, we got to
holy
do a video on that because
shit.
that's what Patch has me working on is all the videos for like tutorials and like
Oh
like
yeah, like
how to perform in the metaverse. Like,
when he plays music into Twitter Spaces, it's like you're there live with him. Like you feel
wow,
it. You feel it. And I'm like, I can't do that. I have no idea how he does it. No, not a clue.
that's what I
Like
mean. Like
I
maybe he's doing
I
an
have my
emulator.
I have my party speaker.
Do
Like
you think he's running an emulator?
I don't know, it's just
Like if you ran a virtual machine on your computer, right? That was an iPhone. If you ran a virtual version of an iPhone on your computer, then technically you could like throw music through that,
yeah, but
because you could tell it to take the microphone from.
All his
whatever other
DJ
output.
equipment got stolen, so he doesn't have the DJ equipment. He's using like a computer and a speaker of some sort. I don't know, but like here, this is my party speaker, and
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like put it like, you know, super close to the phone, but I'll blast it,
sure.
and you'll see like it's not nowhere close to, you know, feeling the bass through your phone, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. Of course, I'm going to do my intro song because it's boom, boom, boom.
It's boom, boom, boom.
It's boom, boom, boom. So you can't, you know. I'm like 4 or 5 feet away from the speaker. Like, what did that sound like? I have no idea.
It sounded okay, but you're saying that that's the better way to do it is to blast the shit out of it and then.
Well, no, I have no idea. Like, that's not how I would play it into Twitter Spaces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, was it clear? Like, you know how I normally play it when I do my intro? Was that better or worse?
It sounded good. It sounded nice and loud.
Yeah, no, but loud. But was it clean? Like when I know, you know, compare it to when
I
I
mean,
heard it yesterday.
why don't you do it the other way that you do it as and then we can compare them.
Okay,
What's the other way to do it? Because then you can listen to the recording as well.
that's true. Factual facts, man. Factual facts. Now I have to, but see, like I could feel that bass. Could you feel the bass coming through your phone?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in headphones. My headphones have a little bit more bass in them. So
Okay. Anybody else? DJ, how'd you hear it? Oh, and then Maria as a listener. That would be a good. So here I'm gonna. Oh, how come I'm not? Oh yeah,
You could
how
hear
come
it.
I'm a co-host?
I didn't hear no bass.
You didn't hear no bass?
No, no bass.
See, Chris, like listening experience completely different. Like that's
yeah,
messed up.
that's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got some bass over here.
Well, here,
I got bass.
hold on. Let me play the comparison though first. So I just shut that off and turn this back on. What the hell?
You rug.
Did I?
No, your radio.
What? DJ, are you mumbling?
No, I said your shit is rugging on you.
Oh, I sound bad like when I'm talking?
No, damn it, your machine is rugging on you.
What machine?
Whatever you're clicking on.
I'm not clicking on anything. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Here. This is how I normally play it. Okay, but DJ couldn't hear the bass even when I was playing it the other way.
Try it again.
Yeah, but did you hear it this time?
Yeah, you can hear it. It's loud.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey,
See, I couldn't hear the bass as well that time.
you couldn't hear the bass that well this time.
No, play it the other way that you were doing it. You were just blasting it.
That's really weird. This is the first for me. That you couldn't hear the shit. That's crazy. Okay, here now I'm back on that. Here we go.
Way better, 1,000 times better.
It sounds better that way.
1,000 times better.
Which one?
It sounds better that way.
It sounds better that way. Interesting.
Yeah, 1,000 times better.
Really?
Yeah, like night and day. Like it's like a song played on a tin pan versus a song played on a speaker.
Shit.
Yeah, I think you need that percussive. You need the woofers actually like hitting the fucking.
Yeah, but I can't play music like that friggin' at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Fuck.
I know, but I can. So now you know if you need a DJ to drop the beat, I can actually fucking bump that shit.
Oh, you're in a single house?
Yeah. I mean, there's no. Yeah, I'm in an apartment with no neighbors.
Oh.
Yeah, which is great. So like,
I bought a townhouse.
I'm on like the ground floor.
That was kind of dumb, I guess, at this point.
Well, I'm on like a ground floor, and then my next door neighbor is a gym, and then the neighbor next to me, the other side, is the parking garage. So it's like technically I have neighbors, but it's like they're not people that are there.
Okay.
So I have parties at like 2 a.m. when like my girl comes home. That's when we start doing like after hours. Like we have jam sessions at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
I see. So, hey, Felicia, did you you have an expert? You need expert advice? We're
Hi,
just fooling
Felicia.
around here playing with sound quality at this point.
Hi. Yeah. So I wanted to. Y'all are experimenting, so I wanted to experiment too. Ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Nothing
I have
illegal.
these.
Nothing illegal,
Right? No.
and I
No,
get to
nothing's
keep my
illegal.
I get to keep my clothes on.
Yeah. No medical experiments.
Yeah.
That's a requirement. Clothes
Nothing.
must stay
Nothing.
on.
Nothing like nothing.
Perfect.
No experiments like Dr. Fauci would do on us. Okay.
Just saying.
None of the Dr. Fauci experiments.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so I've got these earbuds that they're nothing expensive, but I wanted to try them out because whenever I record myself on my phone singing with these earbuds, it sometimes sounds better than whenever I just use the phone by itself. So I wanted to see if that would translate in the same way onto the Twitter space.
Definitely anything Bluetooth and Twitter sucking some ass.
Okay.
Today is sound
Yeah.
check day on Expert Advice, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one
That's
next.
good.
I just pulled up my main stage and I'm gonna sound check my Scarlett system with my condenser mic and like main
Oh,
stage
sure.
and see how that
Yeah,
works.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Felicia, you go first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
No,
All
it's
right, hey
just
guys.
because the frequencies inside the spaces, Twitter Spaces. I don't know if you were here when you heard me say that each position, so speaker position, co-host position, host position, listener position, they all run on a different frequency or bandwidth, if you will. So when you do a Bluetooth connection, right?
Yeah,
It's not as strong, and you get a lot of that synthesizer, metallic kind of. It's like as if you're hanging out with Timbaland
gotcha.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm on my Bluetooth now. Does it sound weird now?
There is a bit of a reverb, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, screw it.
It's
Let's
not
take it off
bad, but
then.
it's kind of like somebody hit a snare drum with a whisk right at the end of your sentence, every sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let me take it off then.
That was a pretty good analogy.
Okay, is
Yeah.
that better?
Snare drum with a whisk. Well said.
Is that better then?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. But like if you talk like you hear my voice now, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm literally talking into the bottom of my phone. I'm not going to change the tone of my voice or anything like that, but I'm going to hold my phone as if I'm like
Your butt will.
talking on the phone, and I have it to my ear. So I'm just going to change the position of my phone, but I'm not changing the tone of my voice or anything like that, but it sounds different, right? But I'm holding my phone right now as if I'm like, I have it up to my ear, like one of those old phones. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Mhm.
So you see how it's sounding right now?
Mhm.
Right. So now I'm talking into the bottom of my phone. So I know it's changed for you guys. So whenever you're playing into Twitter Spaces or even just talking into Twitter Spaces, talk into the bottom of your phone.
It
Don't
kind of
talk
sounds
into the
the same to
screen.
me.
Don't talk into the screen of your phone. There's no speakers there. I know people are like,
I
"Hey, I
know,
see the
right?
picture." I'm talking. That's
Bothers
what
me.
I'm doing right now, and I know that the pitch has changed or something has changed, but I'm always talking into the bottom of my phone, just like this, and so I know I'm always coming in, clear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try this again and see how it goes.
So if you're like singing, I know you do the karaoke thing there once in a while. So you want to just either hold your phone if you're just singing, and just have the bottom of your phone. It's an iPhone, I'm guessing.
Well, no, I have an Android, but I did that the very,
Okay.
very first time that I ever sang on Twitter Space, and they like said I needed to step 10 feet away from the phone because I have a loud voice.
Well, yeah, but you don't need to be loud. Like, I'm sure I'm coming in pretty clear right now. But
Can I
even
test
if you,
something?
yeah, I was just gonna say, even if you are loud, just have your phone then flat on a table and project your voice towards the phone. But have the speaker part of your phone, like the bottom on an iPhone, is facing you.
Okay.
Yeah. But go ahead, Chris.
She's gonna be playing music too.
She plays her
I,
music
I want
too.
to I want to try this
Yes.
music. Just let me know. Does
Okay.
that work?
Yeah.
I can't help you
Yeah.
though. Okay.
Sorry, Chris, just before you go. So Felicia, you're playing music and you're singing at the same time?
Correct.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not coming in so hot.
So,
Speaker position doesn't really have that capability. Only the host does. So
oh,
when you're talking or speaking and you have music going at the same time, uh, it can only handle one or the other coming in.
so it's kind of reminding me of like the old time CB radio stuff. Is that not kind of like what it is? Twitter Spaces.
I'm not familiar with that.
You're not what? Really? What time? And
Yeah,
really? Like I thought everybody knew what CB radio was.
I'm not familiar with how it would sound. I know what a CB radio is. I'm just not familiar how it would sound.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's very similar as far as well, I mean, it's kind of like walkie-talkie sounds. Well, I guess. Well, to
Oh
me, this
no,
Twitter Spaces
Twitter's not
reminds
that
me of that.
bad. Twitter's
Twitter
not
Spaces
that bad.
remind me of that. But
If that's how you're hearing us, it sounds like a CB. Then I would think that the settings on your phone are a little messed up.
I don't know. It's
I
a
don't know.
it's a Samsung, I think, or whatever it is.
Android, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Android.
Get an iPhone. Get an iPhone. That's expert advice. Get an iPhone. But yeah, no speaker position not so good to play. Like so, have CFP play the music for you, and then you can sing into it. It'll come out better for everybody.
Well, that requires me memorizing the lyrics. I used to
No,
keep them close to me.
you'll be able to hear the music coming from your phone.
Oh,
Yeah, because CFP will be playing it for you.
okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, everyone's listening to you do a cappella.
So the weirdest thing is like, can you hear me right now?
Yep.
So like, I have this all plugged in now with like an iJam, which is an old iRig,
Okay.
with it coming out of my computer, and it's like not. No, no.
It's what?
It's like it should like the iJam. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but like when you pull up, like I think when you go to speaker, like the iRig just like disables and it just like only uses your phone microphone.
Oh,
Like, that's
I
what
don't
it
know.
seems to be doing.
If you were playing something earlier, we didn't hear anything.
Yeah, maybe I'll check if I have a different cable because I've been playing something like hoping it would pipe in this music. So
No, we didn't hear nothing. Well, actually, you were also muted.
no, I unmuted it for that section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
Let me get a different cable, see if that works.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's bad cables.
All right. Well, then, how about DJ? You got a request? I'll play a track just so there's not dead air. What would you like to hear, bud? And no country music. I can't do country music.
Oh no, I'm ready. Like now, it's not like that
There you
long.
go.
No, I can't.
Not
It's
that
like
long of a process.
it hurts my ears for some reason. Seriously, it does. Like I don't know what it is about it, but it just like painful. It's like my kryptonite.
Yeah, here I'll check it. I'll check this. See if this one works better.
I like older rap.
Like older rap, like how old? Like Beastie
Like,
Boys. Beastie Boys old.
that's too far, but that's okay.
That's too far.
Yeah, that's too far. That's okay, but that's just too far.
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with Tom Green? You know who Tom Green is?
Love Tom Green.
Yeah.
I have a great picture of me drinking with Tom Green. All
No
drunk with
way.
him. Yeah, I
He's
got to
from
drink with him.
he's from Ottawa, and he's like obviously freaking hilarious. But he was in a rap group called Organized Rhyme, and
He was. I remember that.
yeah, and their one hit wonder was "Check the OR, you like it so far."
Check the OR.
Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you like it so far.
I love
And the
that.
video is freaking hilarious. Like it was kind of like the start of Tom Green's freaking TV show because they go into like the grocery store and they're just like grabbing things randomly and throwing it, and like
That's
they never
amazing.
got permission to actually shoot
Yeah,
in the
of course.
grocery store, so they're just messing up a grocery store. And then Tom Green busts out this like whack ass dance move, and he's got a banana. It's fucking hilarious.
I fucking
Yeah,
love it.
go check here. I'm gonna play check the OR after Chris. Go ahead.
I mean, it's playing right now, so you should be able to hear it. So if you
No,
can't
we
tell,
don't hear nothing.
yeah.
Nothing. You're dead. Dead in the water. But I'm doing
Well,
check
now we
the
know that iGEMs don't work.
check the OR. You like it so far? Here we go. Tom Green. Check the
I'm green,
OR.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh shit. I'm still on my Bluetooth. Hold on. Here we go. Check the OR. You like it so far?
You like it so far? Check the OR. You like it so far? Check the OR. You love the OR. Here we go, ready to set it off. From coast to coast, it's the most and it hits rough. Organized rhymes here to start it up. You got some trouble with your mouth, you better shut it up. Think twice before you act and try to tackle the funky stuff. I take your suckers out like meat on a shish kebab. And you don't know it, but your girl's doing kiss and rob. And you're the one who wants the corn, but you missed the cop. So here's a bit of something new. Give me a toot and salute, and I'll give you my boots. Where you need it while I'm playing the thespian. I got a ride and you're just a pedestrian. I grab a horse and I jump like equestrian. I talk smooth like Lando Calrissian. Deal with the leader of the convoy. Make some noise for the boys as we rip loins. Move your joints in motion if you can keep up. If you can't, here's a hanky to clean your weave up. Poetics are dropped and no type of coincidence. Check the OR. Check the OR. You like it so far? Check the OR. You
And they redid the video not too long ago.
so far? Check the OR. You love the OR. Check the OR. You like it so far? Check the OR. You like it so far? Check the OR. You like it so far? Check the OR. You love the OR. Check the OR. You like it so far? Smack your back and you
That's
deal
Tom
with a
Green
deep
right now.
scar. I will test you from the west of you. Now you know that I'm better than the best of you. I'll remove you quicker than a band-aid. Pay backstage and I'm gone like a renegade. And I don't delay, want the replay like Sinatra. Got you my way. I feel lonely, so I'll lay low. Never lonely, now that I clock dough. Flipping women over like a pancake. And I will make mistakes in a
In the grocery store.
Receive honors, make your garters. Break the deuce like Jimmy Connors. I'm not a phony, preaching testimony. Send it down to the bank for the alimony. I make light of everyday establishment with content sticking like polydent. But I pay my dues. I lay more chicks than Mother Goose. Cause I got juice. Break the
That was great.
silence and make the truth. So yes, yes, y'all. And you don't stop until the beat, y'all. And you don't dare stop until the hip hop, hip it, hip hop. And you don't dare go off. You're a copier, much sloppier, so I'm gonna drop ya. You got a demo, well, I guess I'm gonna shop ya. Take a risk like a disc, you're floppier. Uplifted, cause I'm gifted. Tough like algebra, but I'm twisted. You misfit, meet the better man. Gonna razz you just like Letterman. Hip hop, not a weasel going pop. You don't stop, check the OR. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you love the OR. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you like it so far. Check the OR, you love the OR. Back at last to compose the next flip rap. Room in my pocket so I don't need a hip hack. Hip hop tactics is what I be practicing. I don't act to see heads and I crack. Only if they need it. I'm really a nice guy. Still I got a temper to the ladies I talk fly. Making them smile for a while when I begin. Being the chameleon. Come here I am. Heading the right way and I won't stop this. I'm knowing the time but I don't wear a pop watch. Playing C's when I jump like hopscotch. Climb the ranks so consider me top notch. Take control of your system when I'm in it. You wanna get with this? I hit with persistence. Swing the countdown 1, 2, 3, 4. Smooth it out now. Check the OR. Check the OR. You like it so far. Check the OR. You like it so far.
Lou, I've been looking for you. You got a tape. We had a hard time getting in.
Wait till it's time to get out.
DJ's fly, no slag mix. My bike.
What do you
He
like?
said, "I lay more chicks than Mother Goose."
Yeah, no, that was fucking awesome. DJ, what do you think?
I like it. Sound good.
You like that? You like that?
So, Brad, I still
Yeah.
have his manager's number if you want to like get Tom
What?
Green on the show. I still have his manager's number. Like Tom Green, like I made a really like I went out drinking with him one night. Him and Dave Foley is such a
No.
fucking crazy dude. It was the craziest night of my life. I have a picture, so I promise it happened.
Oh my
There's a picture of me
fucking God.
wasted with fucking Tom Green and Dave Foley with my arms around each of them, like just like what the fuck,
What the fuck?
dude. It was the weirdest night ever. And it was like
You're
I'm
living
talking
my
to this
life.
dude. I'm talking to this random guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I manage a bunch of people." And like the guy like he buried the lead, right? Turns
Yeah.
out the guy's Rob Schneider's brother.
No.
Fucking Rob Schneider's brother, and he's Tom Green's manager and Rob Schneider's manager. And
for
fucking
fuck's
Dave
sake.
Foley's manager. He like manages like all these amazing fucking like Canadians. And I'm there with my fucking friend from Vancouver, right? And we're like, so like my old business partner was Canadian, and he was from Vancouver. So like we're fucking hanging out, and he's like, dude, it's Tom Green, Dave Foley, and like it was just the craziest night because we ended up just getting shit faced blitz with Tom Green and with Dave Foley,
Did
and
he
it was
do any
like,
weird shit?
I mean, he was just like him, like he was Tom Green. I was just like, dude, like you were, because I don't get like starstruck, you know, but I just like I let people know if like their shit impacted me, you know, and then I let them know like how. I give them like not like lavish praise, just like, dude, your fucking show was like the main reason I am even making films. Like it's like the Tom Green show was like, oh, you can do that. Like I was like, you were the reason why I grabbed my camera. Like other people are like Jackass. I was like, no, Tom Green show.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like, you know, like Jackass. I didn't want to do stunts. I never filmed shit like that. But Tom Green show, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, we can do this. We can just go start fucking with people. And like, just like filming, you know, like you can just make your own show. It's like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
show was fucking shit.
I
But
just
so
thought
yeah,
it was funny.
when I met him, he was still doing his podcast in the hills. Now he like sold everything and he lives in a van and just drives around the country with his dog.
Yeah, that sucks though. That show sucks.
Oh, the one they did from the hills, yeah, it wasn't really good.
No.
It was not too good.
No.
But that's what I mean. I mean, dude, imagine if Tom Green got on Spaces. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I would tell him everything else was great, and I'd tell him straight up, man, your current show, it sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
And
here's the thing, man. I saw like
I'm like, put me on your show. I'll make it better.
Did you see the commercial for Spaces that they made?
No.
It's actually really good, dude. Like I retweeted it because like I'm just trying to help this, you know. I'm trying to help raise all the boats. And like I'm like, yo, like Twitter needs help like marketing Spaces because really like
Fuck
there's
that,
no
man. They got Elon, man. He can pay for advertising.
I mean, once Elon owns it, you know, but like Elon's not there yet, you know. Once he fucking owns that shit, he might he should promote Spaces, but right now they're not really like.
Did he not buy out all the stocks?
As of right now, we're still in a holding pattern, right? Because didn't the shareholders sue him?
I thought he bought out all their stocks already.
Let me see. You might be right. Since I got on Spaces, I kind of like.
That's why I thought it was a done deal.
Let me see. Let me see where we're at.
I'm pretty sure.
The new section. This is our new segment. It's Elon Watch. Why is someone suing Elon Musk over his bid? That was a day ago. 3 hours ago. May 13th, he said it was on hold. That was a long time ago. Let's see. The past day. Let's see what new news. Something very strange happening to Twitter feed, Elon Musk says. Interesting.
Yeah.
So very strange going down his Twitter after his older tweets failed to load. Said scroll down on Elon Musk tweets and replies and tell me do they stop loading. Interesting. So
yeah,
they stopped.
when he's doing interviews, he's like talking as if he owns it already.
Well, they're fucking with him right now. Like his account, you can't see anything past like the first couple, you know, scrolls. Like a short scroll, and then it stops loading his tweets.
What?
Yeah, that was yesterday or today. This is going on right now. Like you can't, like
Twitter.
If you
Twitter
scroll down
blocked,
to Elon's page, you can't see his tweets.
Twitter blocked his thread.
Yeah, his entire account. Like it has censored his entire account. Not a good look. Not a good way to treat your new boss. I'm just saying. In terms of like, fucking
advice.
stupid decisions, guys.
Expert
I
advice.
know you guys are listening to this right now, Twitter. Maybe stop fucking with your boss. He's not really a Republican. He's just fucking with you. He's just a troll. He just said that to fucking see if you lose your mind. And now you're all saying he's a sexual abuser.
Yeah, he's setting them up.
Calm down, guys.
He's setting them up.
There's going to be no Republican or fucking Democrat on the moon. Okay? When we all move to Mars, we're going to get rid of that shit. We're going to start a whole new system.
Yep.
It says like he's preparing to take it over still, yeah.
I know.
The SEC closely monitors, dude. This might be actually happening.
I don't know. I thought it already happened. Oh.
Well, I mean, like,
in the house.
He already made the offer, you know? What, Emery? That was dropping my phone.
Are you looking for some expert advice today, young lady?
Or do you want to tell us about what the hell is going on with Ryoshi deleting his fucking account?
Or that?
Shayoshi?
Or
what is going on, Marie? Is this good or bad?
Or an Elon Musk comment?
I think it's he's transitioning away and they're giving the company to like professionals.
Oh no, hiccups.
It's no big deal.
Marie, what do you think?
But I do have a question.
It's no big deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if I have a current NFT collection, can I cut my contract, pull the funds, and write a new smart contract?
Wait, what was the question again?
But you wouldn't be able to launch it on the same platform.
That's the only thing. Even though, like, because you're gonna have to have like a new EtherScan like address, a new contract address, right? So
Yeah, but you're creating a whole new collection as well, and you can't create a duplicate on the same platform.
okay.
Well, you could, but nobody would buy it because it's a duplicate, and you're fraud, and yeah.
What are you eating?
Chicken wings.
Ain't nothing but chicken wing.
I
Ain't
know.
nothing but a
Yeah,
chicken
but
wing on a string.
this one has a garlic rub thing
I say
and
that
a
all the time, right?
marinara sauce.
I say ain't nothing but a chicken wing at least like
Oh
twice
my
a week.
god, I put too much garlic on that one.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh.
It's fine, bro. You're safe from vampires now. Wait, Marie. So why do you think? So I think it's. So Brad, did you hear about Shaitoshi? So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about,
Bless you. Bless you.
Shaitoshi Nakamoto,
Bless you.
founder of Sheepcoin, of Shiba Inu, just deleted all of his tweets, sent 2 farewell tweets, and then basically said he's out.
He did
So
the half baked thing. Fuck
yeah,
you. Fuck you. You're
yeah,
cool. Fuck you.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah,
He did
and he just
that.
Y'all,
left.
he been gone since last year, man.
Yeah, but
Oh,
now he's like officially sunsetted. So
how come
basically,
nobody
is the idea that they're moving away from using him as a figurehead, and now they've gotten the company under like actual like there's a board and advisors and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware.
Is that what you guys are thinking too? Because I mean, that's what, in my estimation, based on the recent hirings, and then this, it's like you don't just like hire a bunch of CEOs and then the fucking CEO steps down. It's not like a coincidence, you know.
I do it all the time.
But Ryoshi has been gone for like a year. So what's the difference?
If he's like not even involved with the project at all, I guess.
Or the year.
Yeah,
The
but
year
he
could be the
hasn't tweeted
difference.
off that. No.
Yeah, he's been
Listen,
gone.
he hasn't tweeted off.
Oh, you're saying the account's been inactive for a year anyway, so it's like fucking whatever, right?
Yeah,
Ha!
since last May. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since last night.
That's May.
Last May.
So, but there's a Medium he wrote that he deleted too.
Sorry, what was the last part?
He wrote a Medium and he deleted that too.
That's
He
what I
wrote
was a bit
and
confused
deleted
about. I was
it.
like, why delete all the knowledge bases for people that are trying to like understand, and for us to try to onboard people to this infrastructure and this ecosystem? It's like, well, now we can't do that because I can't even show them your fucking tweets that had the good info. You know what I mean? Or your Medium. So it's like you know what I mean? Unless they're replacing all that, like it might be just like a rebrand and then being like, let's get rid of all the stuff that this guy wrote and let's rewrite it in like, you know, easier to understand.
True.
You know. So that being said, they should make with releasing that stuff like ASAP then.
Las Aventuras de
Because Brad, that's what because why I
Huh?
ask is because like what we were talking about, building stuff that's like Shiba based, right? Like Shiba based games and Shiba based products. And it's like Brad's mentality is like we got to go to the team and ask and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, but what if they're like literally being like here's what concerns me. What concerns me is that he's like, okay, well now it's up to the community. He was like, this was always supposed to be owned by everyone. Bye. And like, so it's like how closely controlled is, you know what I mean, the copyright and the brand and things like that versus it being an actual open source. Because in theory, like we should all be able to use a Shiba Inu IP. Do you know what I mean? To make
But
like
Ryoshi
things that
wasn't
are
the
on that.
creator.
He's just basically a figurehead, right?
Yeah, he was never the creator. He was just part of it, and like he kept saying that like over and over again that he was, and then he would say like that he was gonna eventually leave. Yeah, see, it says the post he wrote, "I am not important, and one day I will be gone without notice."
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how to read into it.
Yeah. Well, because I guess like my main question is like, who do we, Brad? What do you think? Like, if we wanted to do anything with a Shiba, right? Like, who do we go to? Do you know? Like, is there a centralized person to talk to about this in this decentralized world?
Of course, they
Supposed to
have
be
a
streaming.
Discord. The Discord moderators are in very close contact with the other people that run it.
Awesome. So, like, is there like a managing team? Like, I just don't know much about the corporate structure of the team behind Sheep. You know.
Yeah, for sure. There's kind of different sections. Like Shaitoshi is one, Milkshake is another, and then they have obviously like their metaverse team is separate. So these or Queenie is a huge dev on the team, but they're all reachable in the Discord.
That's cool. And they're not like they don't have like an offices, right? They're like doing a remote thing.
Yeah, no, most and
Like there's
most
no like
most of
Shiba
them
Inu
are most of
headquarters.
them are like nobody knows their identity. So except
That's
for
what I
like
thought. So
Queenie.
it's a bit more. It's a bit more like patch. Like there isn't really like a centralized boardroom where they're all meeting at, right?
No, just
Besides
Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
Am I echoing?
Not really.
Huh. Stupid phone.
Got you. Yeah, because so the metaverse team were the ones that we've been hiring, right?
Right,
Seems
right.
like.
And it honestly it's kind of awkward to me that like there's such a huge like price drop like every time they hire someone. I think like it's funny. I think they're like
Yeah, it's always good
pulling
news.
well,
Hire
I think
someone.
they're like pulling out like paying in Sheep. Like we're gonna pay you
Oh,
$20.
good point, Marie. Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know. Something smells
You're
funky.
probably right. Those are probably their share packages. You know, those are probably like their employee incentives.
Yeah, because I know they paid one of the girls on Twitter like $1 million. Like I think it was like last month, and then when they did that, like it's like a tiny price drop, not much, but every single time they hire someone, it seems like it's happening.
Mm. And because
And
it's
it
live,
wasn't
because
me.
it's
That's the best part. It wasn't me.
because it's all transparent, you can see when there's that big of a movement, it's going to actually like affect. So you're thinking that they're giving them shares without vesting?
Right,
Because
right. So like
that would be the only way to do that.
they're transferring like 1 million SHIB out of a certain account, but it's up to those people whether they were going to keep it in as
That's
SHIB or they're going to cash
insanity.
out.
So that's what I'm saying. They're not vested. So they're supposed to be in traditional investing, right? You get those are vested shares, so you don't get to sell them for a year or 2 years or whatever they're set, right? So it's like
Right.
that's.
Yeah.
I think you're right. No, I think you're right. I think they're being like they're running this shit like it's a fucking lemonade stand.
Right. Yeah. So I'm over
And then the
here
price
to.
drops every time they fucking make a payment to their new hires. Oh my god, it's just funny because we're gonna laugh about this later because it's just like this is not how currency is supposed to work. You know what I
But
mean?
at the
Or
same
shares.
time, like whether Ryoshi left or not, it doesn't matter. This project's not going anywhere, and it's way too big. Like with metaverse hirings and the game coming out, and I'm not scared.
Yeah. I mean, like if that game, like, I'm super psyched for the game too. I'm just we were like starting to work with someone who wanted to do like a Shiba game. You know what I mean? That's not like that was like Shiba's like a racing game, and it's like it's really my main concern or question is figuring out like whether or not they're open to that type of spirit of like every like whack me and like everyone makes games and you just kind of like sanction them or if
Yeah,
they're going
you
to be
might get a
like
partnership, but I don't know. They're pretty snobby devs, really, from my point of view.
that's kind of what my concern was because it's like the idea behind it, right, was supposed to be like a coin for the people and everything like that, and then it's like if you have one company and one group of people making all the decisions, it doesn't really doesn't
Right.
really do
So
well for the community.
because they already like have like a few games in development, and then like for the metaverse and stuff, I highly doubt that they would let like anyone else like um even like team up with them because they're not going to want like toe stepping like or anything else. Like they're
Yeah,
going to want people to go to their game, not to
yeah.
something else.
I mean, you can tell because like the time if they were like a coin launching now, I would maybe trust them more. But they were launched during that whole like shitcoin, you know, craze, and it's like during that whole time, it's just like there's no way of telling who the people behind all these companies, like who they really are and what their real intentions were, you know. Versus like now, a lot of like the projects that are launching, like that we just made it through the NFT winter, and it's like the projects that launch now are the ones that like were like holding off and weren't like, because they could have tried to make a quick buck during this whole last time, you know. and like a lot of projects did, and a lot of people have just been trying to like mint. And I'm not saying like art music NFTs. I'm saying like big 10,000 collections, right? The big ones. Like you notice not a lot of them are launching. And like once there's a little bit of an uptick, we're just going to probably see this like project after project after project. But I feel like it's been like a good 3 months of quiet, because like all the people that I know in this NFT space have gotten like way smarter. Some of us, like other people, are fucking doubling down on Azuki and beans and shit. You know.
I don't know. I've seen some shady transactions that like no one can really explain, but
With Shib.
yeah. Well, with a lot of projects, and it's
That's
like
that too. It's like there's a lot of creepy stuff going on, and like I think we need like a Scooby Squad. Like who's just like
Marie.
constantly investigating this shit.
Hey,
Internally.
I
Marie,
almost
have
feel
you?
like you don't know who to trust like anymore. You like, and then you hear all this shit, and it like fucks with the psychology in your head.
That's what I mean. It makes us all look bad, and like makes the whole fucking space look like con artists.
Yeah, there's a lot of FUD for sure.
And that's like that's what I'm here to like help with, because like I came into this space being like, this space is great, but there's like there's no one that gives a shit at all about like that. Doesn't seem like about the integrity of the entire space. You know what I mean? Enough to be like, hey, let's all talk. And like I listen to some of the spaces, and it's just like literally just like, hey, share your FUD, and just everyone like fucking constantly shitting on projects and freaking out, and then not having any like solutions, and not being like, okay, let's call them. Whose job is it to call them? Who's going to call them right now? Who's going to send them the email right now? You know what I mean? Like following up and like that kind of stuff. Because it's like so silly that we're all like kind of, I'm noticing a lot of spectating, and it's almost like the space is so small that you can like reach out to anyone. So
Right.
it's like everyone's just kind of like spectating because they were conditioned. Like it's the stock market. It's like just because it has a ticker doesn't mean it's the stock market, guys. Like you can reach out to Vitalik. You can reach out to anybody. You can fucking DM Vitalik and be like, what the fuck's going on with Ethereum too? And he's like, I don't know.
So I have this like thing in my head like the last few weeks, and like I'm super done like working for projects for free or helping people do like their NFTs or even like investing in crypto. What did I have in crypto? I'm just gonna let it sit there now. Whatever happens, happens. But it's almost like, when you go to work, you're working for the man, and then you're paying taxes, and like a quarter of your paycheck's gone anyways. So I kind of feel like I'm working for the man. Like when I'm buying crypto, I feel like I'm just making those devs richer. Like hopefully it goes up one day for me. So I'm just gonna start my own thing. Like I'm starting my own NFT project. I'm gonna
Straight up.
manage it myself. The website, the marketing, everything. I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's exactly what I was saying, Maria. Is like that's, I feel like, is the sentiment from like the shared sentiment from the people who are smarter in the space are like, fuck it, I'm gonna build. And like we've spent like the last 3 months, 4 months just like building, or like you've already been starting now, because it's like it's the truth. The truth is this whole space is revolutionary if everyone starts their own fish farm.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
I'm not gonna be like the little guy in the totem pole anymore. Like I'm gonna make
Yeah.
my own coin to go along with my NFTs and let people come be my little fishies. Like
Straight up.
come put your bank into mine, and I'm be your
Straight
dev.
up. Marie, did you see Morales' update today?
I don't know. I don't believe so. I've been on like meetings and stuff.
Yo, Morales today crossed the fucking finish line. I was waiting for this, so now I'm gonna use them. I was holding off my project because I was like, everyone's about to release their like the WordPress of Web3, right? Or the WordPress of like DAOs and NFTs. So they did it. Like now it's like it's totally like clean, streamlined. The user interface looks gorgeous. It's like they got rid of abstracted away all the difficult stuff, and it's just like create collection, create NFT game. You can just like hit the buttons. They have like templates. It's all set up. Like they have like 70 contracts pre-written now.
What?
Dude, I know. I was just like, that's what I love about the space. You're frustrated as fuck. Wait a couple weeks and go do something else, and you'll come back and you'll be like, I've time traveled 10 years into the future. Like in this space, it's crazy. The speed of development. So yeah, Morales is like, now I don't got to work with Buns and any of those other ones, because like Morales is like, they're heads and tails above, and you can it's portable. It's cross blockchain. Like cross chain. You can do like your contract and adapt it to anything, even Solana. Like there's a fucking little workaround or a plugin that you can do like because Solana has like a totally different kind of.
Did you tweet that out?
Morales, I should.
I
I can
would
pin
love
it.
to. I would love to like have that. Yeah, or
Yeah, I'll
post it
pin it
to
right
the
now.
top. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pin it to the top. It's super super cool because like Morales, and again, like I got to reach out to them because I've gotten like my main people that I'm gonna be pimping out nonstop because like the main products that I use. So like I have like a referral link now with Koji, so now I can like tell everyone when they look at my link in bio and they're like, oh shit, how'd you do that? And I'm like, like go to Koji, and then it's like my referral code's Cristiano. So like with Morales, I'm gonna hit them up and be like, let me get a referral code too.
Well, yeah, especially like when you have a website and would throw their referral codes all over the place.
Yeah, like anything you're doing, like because I'm gonna be pimping out Koji, and then like I get 2% of anyone who signs up with me, like 2% of like their earnings. So
Hey,
that's kind of fucking insane. So if you sign up some whales, because like Koji has like all these different ways to like you can book calendar appointments and pay. You can buy people gear. You can send people money. You can tip people. You can also do minting on there. You can do mint gating. You can do minting NFTs, buying NFTs. So it's like any of those transactions, I would get like 2% of.
how many websites do you have?
In total, like I mean, right now I just built a ton just because I was trying every service, right? But in terms of like the total list, I'm gonna have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven main ones.
So how do you feel about like having one ad on like every page of your site to bring like passive income?
Oh, I'm all about it,
Okay,
especially
so
if I'm building it on my own because I built everything on Bubble, so it's
right.
like I can like put whatever I want in there, or even Type Dream. It's like if there's an embed, I can put the
Yeah.
embed in there.
Yeah, then this is super cool, like the one I use, because when you go in there, like you could pick what colors you want it. You could
Oh
pick if
no,
it's
fuck
like
Google. I would rather sell my own ads. Like I want to. I was so if you have a solution for this, I would rather, and I'd pimp them out because like I would rather. I hate Google, and I don't want to be on Google's ad network if I don't have to be.
yeah, like AdSense.
Yeah, AdSense fucking sucks. Even though
'Cause-
like I make most of my income, like I should shut up because that's how I make most of my money. It's how I pay my rent. But like like fuck AdSense. I would rather be making money elsewhere.
So do you do like an Amazon, like Amazon or anything like that?
I tried that for a second, and I had someone come in with me and try to do that, and then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna like do this unless I get a piece of the piece of the pie, and so like we split the profits, and like he wasn't giving me enough of a share, but I still like I was still driving a lot of stuff to him, but the problem was the conversion rate. Like we didn't have much any control over Amazon's page, so like Amazon like makes a page for your product. If you're like selling your own product on Amazon, they make your page. You don't get to like say you get to make suggestions on like what your fucking product page should look like, but they decide. So it's really
Well,
messed up.
so wait, no, so the Amazon thing I'm talking about is called affiliate partner, and I also have a
Oh, it's
website
like
called.
selling Amazon affiliate, like selling products on there.
Well, so I have this thing. It's like affiliate summit thing, and you go onto the website, and you actually get to type in what category your website is, and you get to pick the list of companies that you want, like to advertise on your site, and then from there they give you, I believe it's like, they give you like pay per click, but also if a product sells, you get 25% of it.
That's cool. I mean, I would say the same reason, like fuck Amazon, the same reason I say fuck Google, right? Because with the same energy and attention, I could be building a web network on like Web3 with like find someone who like actually is supporting independent artists or whatever, and like what I mean, like that's who we're promoting. Or even like having a smaller network and selling it yourself actually allows you to sell a way higher CPM, like a way higher advertising rate than if you were to sell. Like Google decides my site is worth $5 per 1,000 impressions, but I decide it's worth 25, and then I go sell it like by hand, to like try to enter any of my previous clients, and I go, I have these many eyeballs, or I go to one of the other competitors, like what you're talking about, where there are competitors to AdSense who are like, we'll give you a way better ad rate because it's a promotional thing right now because we're trying to beat Google, and at the end of the day, it's like, all right, cool, like I'm down to be a promotional thing right now and get this deal right in the beginning, and then just like once they end that deal, find another network that's giving you that that deal. And that's what like we did as influencers too, is like we just would go to whatever network was paying us. Like people don't like Facebook, but a lot of my friends create content on Facebook in the beginning because Facebook Watch paid them like millions of dollars to go there. Like they took like 5 Viners and bought them. Snapchat paid a bunch of Viners to go over there. Instagram paid a bunch. So it was just like no one really wanted to choose the platform they ended up on. They just got paid to be there, basically. So it's kind of like that. Like it's like just keep, like there's always going to be like an offer. Like Brad, you got like a Phantasma grants. Like Phantasma's like, we want you to build on our blockchain. So like that's what Maria, I built my you should do this too. I built my project like platform agnostic. I was like, we haven't even named the blockchain, right? Because the project should work on any blockchain. And then I'm just like gonna send that business plan to all the different blockchains under their, like Avalanche has an incubator program where they're giving out like 100,000 or something as well. Like, so go to all these different, I think Avalanche is giving out like millions, I think, but like each person can get hundreds of thousands. So like,
What?
yeah, Avalanche, they're doing like a grant program right now,
Really?
like what Phantasma was doing.
No,
So,
Phantasma. The sponsorship I got from Phantasma wasn't a program.
you just got it because you reached out to them directly.
Yeah.
That's great. But that's what I mean. Like even reaching out to any of them, being like, "Hey, can you help me with onboarding it onto your blockchain? I don't know this. This is the part that I don't know." And they're like, "Yeah, like Brad, you said, like they have people that are just working on that for you, right?"
Right.
Yeah, that's super cool. So that's what I mean. Like because we're so early, like people are trying to do it all on their own when you kind of don't need to, and you can go and be like, "Hey," because it really behooves them to build your project on there. It helps them, and they have a whole team that just does onboarding.
I gotta wash my potatoes. I'm back in like 2 minutes, but
Is
I'm
that
so
is that is that is that code?
no.
Are you
I'm really,
speaking in
really.
hyperbole? Because I washed my potatoes this morning.
That sounded bad. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta go, wash my potatoes.
Oh my god. That
Does
was
it matter what color they are? They're red potatoes.
Red
oh,
potatoes.
oh,
As long as they're not dirty potatoes.
dirty potatoes.
Dirty red
Ayo, oh
potatoes.
wait, ayo, oh,
Ayo, oh wait.
ayo, oh wait, hey.
That's gonna be the name of me and Brad's album. Ayo, oh wait. It's 4 letters. Well, 2 letters repeated twice.
Yeah, ayo, oh wait, ayo, oh, oh wait.
But yeah, I'm psyched about pitching my project to all these different blockchains and just seeing them like who wants to throw the most. Like start a bidding war. Because it doesn't even have to be a bidding war. It's like you can go with all of them. That's the coolest part. You can accept money from every single one and be like, all right, you give me some money and help me onboard it on your blockchain. And like, what a fun way to raise money. Like, could you get like 50,000 here, 50,000 there, maybe 10 over here, 100,000 over there? Could you compile together, like a million or $2 million now for
Yeah,
your
but
project? And
the,
it's like,
the,
it's cross
the
chain.
but the difference between getting a sponsorship and an exclusivity agreement, right? The sponsorship is
Sure.
just covering costs for you to stand it up, right? They're not paying you for your time unless you
Yes.
like bury it into something, but then that's dishonest. But if you get the exclusivity agreement, well, that's a whole other ballgame.
Is that
Right?
part of it with the sponsorship?
No, I just got the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the
because we needed
exclusivity
to we
agreement,
needed
wouldn't
to
they
pay
have to pay you more for that?
celebrities to talk about shit and blah blah blah. Anyways.
Because wouldn't they have to pay you more for the exclusivity, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
but
like,
they'd be paying for our time then to
Yeah.
stand up the collection.
Exactly. What's happening, Jeremy? What's going on, Jeremy? What's going on, Hand of Anubis? How you guys doing? Feel free to grab a mic if you need. If you want to come and grab some expert advice or give some expert advice, that's what we're doing. We're also gonna all of us jump together as a team. If you guys haven't joined the Music Patch Discord, you should, because we're doing a record release party, music video release party for Patch in like 4 minutes. So if you guys want to come over there, that could be cool.
Really? That's today?
Yeah. That's in 4 minutes, bro.
Today's what, Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Dude,
Tomorrow is Twitter's Got Talent. Me and Brad are co-hosting, and I pitched, and they accepted my idea to do a new segment on Twitter's Got Talent. So the first hour and a half is going to be Twitter's Got Talent. It's going to be basically the voice, right? People come up, they show us their stuff, they sign up beforehand. There's a sign up list. If you want to go sign up for that, go to Music Patch or Patch Bay's profile, and you can see that right there. And that's there's like a little sign up sheet, or just follow us to the Discord. Music Patch, I'll pin right here. We go. I'll pin Music Patch. Maria, I'll send you that Morales link separately.
You'll pin the patch to the top of the pin.
I'll pin the patch to the top of the patch.
Pin posting place patch.
I'll pitch the pin to the pin to the
place. Patch's place.
Patch's place. Here we go. Here's the quick thread with all the info you need to perform and enjoy. I love Eli. He's awesome. Or whoever did this is awesome.
Yeah.
I just assume it's Eli because he's Jay.
I will be there after a short break from our sponsor that I don't have yet before I get into Patch's space.
Our sponsor that we don't have yet.
Yeah. Brought to you by I don't know yet.
So brought to you by a placeholder. So after Twitter's Got Talent, we're gonna roll right into Twitter's Got Jokes. So that was a show that I pitched them, and they wanted to do, and it's called Twitter's Got Jokes, and it's gonna be Brad and I hosting a comedian competition, and that one we'll just do no sign up, right? Because it's just like
Yeah,
get
and
up here if you think you're funny.
that was my segue for the Twitter's Got Jokes, was the brought to you by the sponsor we don't have yet, and back to
Stay
you,
tuned.
stay tuned.
Brought to you by
Yeah,
Stay Tuned.
right, yeah, you got it.
Always brought. If I'm here, it's brought to you by Stay Tuned, because if I'm here, that means that I am not working on Stay Tuned, and so they are sponsoring this, and they are losing money on this deal, which makes them a sponsor. So I got to send some love back to Stay Tuned, because I am not at work right now, and I'm here instead. So stay tuned.
So are you then sponsoring this space?
I am sponsoring this space. That's why
You are sponsoring this. Okay, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So brought to you by Stay Tuned, but not at.
Brought to you by Stay Tuned. Follow us for all your upcoming comedy needs and cartoon needs. You pick the shows, we crank them out. So we got the trailer for Jesus Danger Christ coming out soon. That's going to be hilarious, and it's going to blow up the internet. I need to get.
Yeah, you need to send me some material so I can.
Wait till you guys see that
video advertising.
Dude, I've been out here grinding so hard because I got like maybe 800 true, actual connected people that I connected with, like personally on here now. Okay. And once I get to like 1,000 or 2,000, once I get to 1,000, once I give it like maybe a week or two, and I'll feel comfortable launching that trailer. And because even like the teaser that's on my
no, but I gotta make it. I'm just saying, give me the material so I can make it.
Oh, so you can make the material? No, I already made the material.
No, the video.
Oh, the promo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the trailer. This is like the trailer of Jesus Danger Christ. This is like the thing they're going to vote on. This is like the, like the actual trailer. It's the 1 minute one. And then when that comes out, that's going to be, because even the pinned tweet on my profile is getting a lot of love just from all the people I've met.
Tweet.
The
posted pin tweet.
Post the pin right now.
At Patch's place.
I did that one.
Posted pin tweet, Patch's place.
Patch's posted pin tweet. Posted pin tweet to Patch's place. Posted pin tweet to Patch's place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's JDC. Jesus Danger Christ.
Oh fuck, that was funny.
So this is Jesus Danger Christ. I just pinned him as well.
Did it hurt?
If you guys want to watch that. So that's like the teaser trailer, but then the actual trailer is coming out. So it's like that says God and Gabriel and Satan and Jesus and Jacob and all the great characters.
Jesus, Jacob, Jehoshaphat.
Jesus, Jacob, Jehoshaphat. Well, Jacob's the one that he meets. Jacob's the Jewish dude that he meets when he lands on Earth. He lands in LA, and Jacob immediately offers him cocaine.
Of all places for him to land.
Los Angeles. Well, it's based on a real person. It's based on this dude, Kevin Short, his name was, and he would walk around LA as he was known as WeHo Jesus. He would walk around with long hair and like a robe and no shoes, and he had no property. He was Jesus. Everyone just was like, "Hey, it's Jesus," and so and I was always like, "What if that was actually him?" And we just like were like, "Yeah, like he's fucking Jesus,"
Was Alanis Morissette there?
What's that?
Was Alanis Morissette there?
No, it's just this dude lives on the fucking street as Jesus, and I was always like, this is probably really him, and we're all just so caught up in our day that we didn't even realize that he came back. And then I would talk to him, and then he would say exactly shit that Jesus would say. So I was like, how do I know you're not Jesus?
I'm going with if Alanis Morissette wasn't walking around with him, it probably wasn't.
Bro, God's not allowed to come down to Earth.
I'm just saying.
Alanis Morissette is God. God's not allowed to come down to Earth.
Okay.
And if she opens her mouth, your head explodes.
Well, she also had that song.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, in Dogma, when she opened her mouth, her homie's head exploded. That movie does not get enough credit. We're all about to hop to
Dogma was the bomb.
Dogma was the bomb. We're all gonna hop to Patch's space for her record release party after this. Do you want to come, Ellie?
Oh, thank you. Yep. Just send me the link.
Pin post.
You came at the right time. We're ending this.
Oh my gosh! And I
Well, we're gonna like go as a team over to Patch's Discord because she's doing a record release party or her music video. Actually, it's her music video launch party.
but it's over there.
Except for me, I'll be a little
It's
late.
over there. It's supposed. I don't think we need to own the NFT for it, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. But
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
go in there.
How did I even word that last time? I will be late. Brought to you by our sponsor. Ah, shit, I forgot. I'll have to listen to it.
who's your sponsor?
I don't know.
So
Remember?
so you and I still need to connect. Cristiano, did you ever send me your phone number? I don't know if you did.
I don't think I did. I'll DM to you.
Okay, I'll DM you.
Yeah, because I have to. I just opened like a inbox on my LinkedIn
Oh,
bio, just for like the fact that like my DM just got so flooded. So I just opened like a separate one on there. That's like
hold on.
$5. I'm not gonna make you go through that one, so I'll just give you my text. Like I give my number to people that like I know and I trust, and then everyone that I don't like know and trust yet that wants to talk to me, that's like where they're allowed to talk to me. Because like
Okay.
there's no other way I can do Twitter, especially if I like my TikTok DMs, all my DMs, I can't.
Okay, I need some expert advice like right now.
Which is Twitter doesn't show me
I,
them all. It's fucking annoying.
I'm sitting in my car in front
See, I'll
of
send you my number.
a store, and this massively jacked up dude has a fanny pack worn like Rambo's bullet belt, like cross shoulder kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's a fanny pack, and then he swung the pack part onto his back part, like it's on his sporting the man bun, and yeah, and he's got a shit ton of fucking jewelry on. Should I take a picture and laugh, or should I do nothing as he comes out and make sure that he hears me? I need expert advice on this. What would you
Take
do?
picture and say nothing.
Take a
Yes,
picture and say
exactly.
nothing? That
Do
wasn't an
not
option.
say
That's not going to be
anything.
funny. No, I got to cause a scene, man.
The only option is cause scene or don't cause scene.
Yeah,
No,
it's cause a
don't
scene
cause a
or
scene.
don't cause a scene.
Okay, well then don't cause a scene. That means no picture either.
You guys are no fun. Okay, what about
We're wise.
what about if I just go into the store, keep you guys on here, and I will ask him about the fanny pack and go, "Is that still cool?"
Okay, so there's
See what happens. We'll be in the store. Like honestly, the guys must be like 6'4", like 250 pounds, solid fucking rock, and he's sporting the man bun. I don't know. The man bun is
okay.
throwing
I
me
need you
off.
guys to vote on
The
this
man
poll.
bun is totally.
There's a
Fuck!
poll in the link.
And Crocs. He's wearing Crocs. No, I got to do something. Here he comes. Fuck. Okay. I was.
Did you
It
just
was.
come on him? What just happened?
I was thinking out loud. I was like, "Shit, should I do it? I shouldn't do it." And you guys fucking ruined it for me. That was yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. No, I lost that opportunity. It would have been fucking funny. I usually do stupid shit like that, but usually my daughter's with me, so nobody beats up a guy with their kid. So I'm like, right now I'm by myself. So
I was just gonna ask that. Are you just wanting to get like beat up by somebody?
oh no, nobody's beating me up. Trust me.
I could come beat you up.
Yeah.
If you need someone to come beat you up, you could like pay me and I'll come beat you up.
Yeah, if I let you hit me.
You pay me and I beat you up.
Sure.
That's how it works. So there's I just pinned so if you look at the pinned tweet, okay. I know it's late. Quick Patch move. Would y'all rather? So instead of going on the stream, Patch decided to do a last minute vote. Would you rather? Oh, did we miss the voting already? I guess we missed the voting.
I don't know, but I gotta go into the store. But I'm gonna.
She said, "Would you rather have a watch party in Discord today, or a spatial XR metaverse setting on Thursday, so we can get together?" So, Brad, I'll show you screenshots I took of this, or I can just invite you to the space. But like,
no, I'll just jump through your face when I'm ready.
Well, no, it's on Thursday.
Just tell them I'm running late. Brought to you by
no, it's not. It's not going to be today. So it's on Thursday.
It's on Thursday now.
Yeah, so they just moved it. I'm saying they just moved it to spatial on Thursday because they just did a vote.
Good.
So
nice.
I'll show you the spatial space. I'll show you screenshots, but like it's crazy. Yeah. This girl, the Sovereign. Do you know the Sovereign?
Yeah, I've been in there before.
The mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, super cool.
Whoa, sorry about that.
No problem. So for those of you listening, the Sovereign has built a really awesome like psychedelic mushroom space. Maybe she has it posted. Let me see. I'm not sure if it's like public space yet, but it was really cool. It's like a little rock floating in space, and then there's just giant mushrooms on it, and like on top of the mushrooms there's like stages, and there's like staircases to get up to the mushrooms and stuff, and it's kind of awesome. So let me see. Sovereign, there's the Sovereign. Let's see. Hey, I'll send you some of her galleries, because like some of her stuff, she made a gallery that was really cool. Gallery opening, they did it like 5 days ago. Yeah. So and in there she has like a ton of different artists. She has Patch Bay's NFT on there. She has a bunch of different artist NFTs that she's like, bought or is working with, and is just promoting them. So it's kind of a cool new way to do it. She just basically is like making a gallery, like a real gallery owner. Here, I'll send you
like
her
a real gallery owner,
real
as
gallery
opposed to those fake gallery owners.
Well, like, yeah. It was cool to be in that gallery last night, though. We were all hanging out in there, like we jumped from the Discord and just jumped into Spatial, and just like,
yeah,
very nice.
Can you hear my car as I'm driving? Is it bad?
No, I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
Nah, it's fine. Is it like Spatial IO?
I think it's Spatial. You'll see I have it pinned there. It's Spatial XR. I think the website is, spatial.io. That's the one.
Okay. I've been to it. I got on it like maybe 2 months ago for also like the ex bosses, part of the people that that my PFP is with, because that was gifted to me. So that's the only reason I have that one. And they gifted me that, and I became an ex boss, and then that's where they would go and hang out, and they put all of the gallery like of all the ex bosses PFPs in there so that people, or NFTs actually.
Yeah, it's super cool, and especially when you get into like 3D NFTs, like the Spatial is the way to do it, because like if you have a sculpture or like just any model or any kind of 3D thing, and like you put it there and you make it really big, like a sculpture, and it looks fucking awesome.
I would imagine.
It's like you're walking around your NFT and you're like, look at that thing. You realize like you didn't just buy like a 3D model, like you bought like a sculpture for your garden in the metaverse. Like that's kind of cool. Make a bit of bronze. What's up, Brad?
Have you worked on anything?
No, I've literally been nonstop. I took a break yesterday or the day before. I took like the last 2 days off just because like I was nonstop on Spacers for the last 2 weeks, and I didn't really take like days off. Like I had a nonstop meeting with Patch the day before, so I've just been like, I just got onboarded with them, and I'm helping them to kind of like take a lot of people. They have like 9 to like 11 people, and like they're all doing a different part of the animal, and to like sync them together and just do management. I'm like a really good manager, but even though I don't want to do management, but like I end up in management because that's what I'm good at. Mm-hmm. So I have to like be the one knitting all these people together, and it's not like a full-time long-term thing, but it's like right now it is full. I've just been full-time like getting plugged in with everyone, finding out what they're doing, you know what I mean, finding out if there's overlap, being like, did you two know you're working on the same thing? You should work together. Like, so like I'm sure there's going to be overlap, because it's like a bunch of CEOs working together, and like that's what we're trying to do as Music Patches. We're trying to connect like thousands of CEOs to each other and find a way to templatize what Patch and I do, which is like connecting, and what Brad does, connecting people.
Yeah, Brad, I see your hand up there. Go ahead.
I already said Brad for like a long time ago, so let's go. So,
did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm not even looking at
by Club Ibiza. Let's go. All right. Yeah, Brad Music is in the house. Break It Up Remix.
Brought to you by Brugal Rum.
All right, I'm good now. I'm good.
That was actually dope. That was really
That's how I
good.
am. That's how usually I am, though, just on a regular basis. But I try to keep quiet a bit. I don't want to get too out of hand, you know.
This is why Brad doesn't get invited to parties, because he shows up with a boombox blasting that.
Oh no, that's exactly why I get invited to parties, but I end up getting kicked out too. It's weird.
Yeah.
They invite me just to kick
As
me out
soon
there.
as soon as you got in.
Yeah.
Murray,
Well,
Murray, I
no,
pinned
not that fast.
I
not
pinned
that
that Morales thing up top. So, I mean, it says like.
I can't wait to hear this space later. The recording. Did the
Oh,
music come in good?
by the way, I use the Signal app. I don't know if you use that, Cristiano, because it's encrypted and it's better than like WhatsApp because WhatsApp has gotten hacked and
Yeah,
Signal
no,
has.
I'm down to look suspicious as fuck. Let's go.
Let's do the Signal.
I'm down to look
Signal is like
suspicious as fuck.
you look
Let's
sus
do it.
as fuck.
Yeah,
But I'm down. Let's do it.
man.
That's how Brad and I communicate with Signal.
Yeah, you guys are fucking suspect as fuck. Brad is sus as
Yeah.
fuck.
Whatever.
Brad is sus as fuck. That's why I use the Signal and fucking burner phones. And I gotta meet him
And
outside of
burner
fucking,
phones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta like do drops in mailboxes with him and shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
His shit's always coming from a Russian IP. He's using proxy addresses.
That's because it's a government phone.
Because it's a proxies.
Whatever.
Bro, I only use proxies, please. I'm surprised they let me on Twitter Spaces.
Yeah.
No, I turned the VPN off for this. That would be interesting though, turning on a VPN with the Spaces and seeing like if you were like broadcasting from different countries, if they would give you, you know, if I was like broadcasting from Nigeria.
Well, no, it's just like some people don't like. She doesn't have Discord or Instagram, right? And I was helping her with her music, so how was we supposed to like coordinate anything?
Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon. Yeah.
Carrier pigeon.
Brett, you did it before. You send SOSs in the space.
Yeah.
You send Morse code in the space with your microphone like this.
Yeah.
And then like she just reads it.
I do Morse code thing too.
Communicate that way.
Yeah.
Brett, I wrote this fucking show off from minute 5. Are you kidding me? This is the show that just like I accidentally deleted.
What?
This show. The show you're watching is the lost episode.
Huh?
I wrote this show off from like minute 5. This episode of the show is probably going to get deleted. I wrote it off from minute 5. I mean, so you guys are like,
It says it's recorded.
Yeah, Twitter's recording it.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm going to delete it after.
Why?
I might not, but like half the show was you just giving fucking audio fucking walkthroughs.
Yeah, but it was good. That was the entertainment part. You got it.
I mean, I guess it was useful, right? That was useful to someone out there.
And it was shaking things up a bit.
I mean, replay people can always fast forward. I'll make sure to let them know that I'm not offended if they fast forward through anything.
Were you offended me playing the music?
No, I know when I put on a good show and I know when I put on a boring as fuck show. This show's pretty boring. Not boring, but you know what I mean. It's not our best, Brad.
No, I agree. We didn't get a lot of good big questions. Marie did. Marie had the definitely. Yeah, Marie had the better questions in here.
Well, the key has to be getting people to come in and I have people in my DMs and they go, okay, come on the show because they ask me for advice and I go,
right.
I don't have time to answer DMs. Come on the fucking show. I'm every 4. Like they're like, do you have time for a call? I'm like, come talk to me 4 p.m. every day.
Right.
You know, so it's
like. Oh no, and G. Am I gonna say it wrong? Gilad or Gilad? Gilad. No, he gave us some.
He gave us some
advice.
material. Gilad saved the show.
He did.
Gilad saved the fucking show for a second.
Yeah. Factual facts.
I mean, I had a crazy morning and I was running around like a crazy person up until like 30 seconds before the show started. So I was like literally.
True. This is true. And,
but
I've had a overwhelming day today myself too. Which
But I want to, actually invite people on the show and take more time to do that. And so it's like, maybe it's for me, maybe it's going on spaces before the show and going on different spaces and meeting cool people and then be like, hey, when this is over, do you want to come get interviewed on my show? You know what I mean? Like, come over here. Because people love talking about themselves and people love getting interviewed. And at the end of the day, it's like, it's an easy way to get people and their fans to the show because they'll promote it,
True.
I'm being interviewed. So, it could be an interview show, Brad, but that's.
Yeah. There's too many of those.
There is a lot of those. I mean, we could just have guest hosts where it's like the person's coming on and giving expert advice as well.
Yeah. That's a little harder to coordinate the advertising of said show because the host has to create the room.
Well, no, I'm saying guest. Oh no, not guest actual hosts. I mean like guest co-hosts. Sorry, guest speakers.
Guest speakers. Yeah.
Like guests, like people you invite to come. They do things.
Right. Yeah. But I didn't do much advertising for this show because I've been redonkulously busy.
I'm just saying it's important we have standards for the show.
The U.S. government and the Canadian government lately, so
it's important we have standards for the show. Is all I'm saying.
Yes, tomorrow is a better day. Tomorrow,
tomorrow's a latter day. Well, tomorrow we're going to be rolling right from this into Twitter's Got Talent.
Correct. However, prior to that, I'm with in Juliana's space with Jeb. We're doing the launch party for the NFT that we did the giveaway for, the Jimmy Carter one. Yeah, so 24-hour launch party.
Nice. And so what time are you going into that stream?
Yeah.
What time are you going into that stream?
She's a big name. Well, she's 5 hours behind. No. She's 5 hours ahead. So she's going to start it at 9 a.m., which is a 4 a.m. for me. And so I'll probably do maybe an hour, if that. I doubt it. But I will be in there when I wake up, which would be around 2 or 3 p.m., which it'll be 8 p.m. for her. And then I'll fucking rock.
Are you in Eastern?
I am.
Cool.
Hey, so I sent you a DM with my phone. That way you can record it or save it to your contacts. So then when you download Signal, then it'll be there.
Gotcha.
All right.
Download Signal.
I am exhausted, and I know you were going to close this. Oh, it looks like the connection was lost. It's saying.
On what?
For me, I suppose. I know you're going to close this space, but actually, I actually do have to take off right now. So I don't know.
Timing. Perfect timing. So we'll do better tomorrow.
You gotta.
We will hopefully catch everyone. Will join us on Twitter's Got Talent because it's really fun. We have some great people signed up. Last time we had Louis, who's fucking G. So I found out about him. Found some really cool people last time.
Yeah,
it's really cool. So
I'm just seeing your South Park post.
Well, do you know that I keep winning the audience, but I don't think I'm that good.
What? Get out.
That's why we have
for
to
last
give psychological
time.
help.
Ever.
Except for last time. Last time I only got 5 votes, and I think the person that won was with 8 votes. I'm not sure, but anyways, but they always
and they probably had multiple accounts and voted for themselves.
But what I was gonna say was that the the gift is that she gets to transmit your stuff on Spotify, but I don't have anything on Spotify, so I'm assuming she gives it to somebody else. But I did one of the other times she gave out an NFT, and I mean she's given it out twice, and I've won them both, but I only got one of them because I had just opened that Descent wallet and I can't even access it.
Oh, so you can't even access the first one you got?
I can't even access the first one I got.
Yeah,
so then
I'll tell Patrick, especially if you want to, dude. You're always on there killing it, please. I'll
so
tell
I
you.
was,
I have a call with her right after this, so.
Yeah, I was wondering especially because I mean the other ones have been and that's why I keep saying, you know what, this time I'm not doing it for the actual, what is it called? I'm not singing to be placed in the tally,
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can still be placed in the tally, but then like we're making it now. Like what I'm helping with is coming in and making it so that there's a second step of the show where it's not just like you could like if you keep coming up and winning it, for example, like there has to be another step. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why we're doing it. Where it's like if you win the show, then you get into like a showcase with like a bunch of producers and like you can actually perform in front of them and they one of them selects you and decides to like shepherd you. So kind of like The Voice, you know?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then I want to be put into that, but
Yeah.
but
And we're just figuring it out right now because it's like the producers who are going to be doing that need to be paid for their time and everything like that, and Music Pass doesn't have like big sponsors to to pay them, so it's like we're
well,
I'm
if
helping them
she
figure out how
if
much
she
to
if
like
she
how
like
much the consultations and everything like that would be, because if you're working with a big ass producer, it's like they're just not going to be their regular rate because they're doing that out of love for like the patch, but like it's going to be like we're figuring out it's like 100 or $200 for like a
well,
consultation with these massive producers basically.
you can co-partner with the goats, and the goats will help you
With which part?
with like the logistics of it, like the whole um monetary too as well. I mean, come on, they gave me a brand new computer.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm gonna go pick it up in Austin for the NFT Austin, June 6th through 8th. So if you want to be there and meet me, you can be there.
Where in Austin?
Austin, Texas, June 6th through 8th is the NFT at the Marriott Hotel. The NFT conferences,
Oh.
kind of like the NYC NFT.
Yeah, I'm going to that
This
one
one.
because that's like New York.
And then there's one in Austin, Texas. We invited Patch the day that she was there. And she said she might, but she said it was going to be a little bit difficult for her to attend. And then, but you left before we offered an invitation to that.
Oh yeah, I mean Austin. Like, I mean, I would have to go to Austin though. That's the issue. Like during that time. I mean, like I'm going to the New York City one, and as it is, it's like it's
The biggest one, anyways.
But yeah, I'm not even like getting into the convention because like it's like $1,700 and I don't want to pay. So the only way I'm going into the actual convention centers is if they're like having me on a panel.
Well, see, that's another thing. If you go into the Mofo Goats, they might get you in.
Yeah, I mean, when you say go into Mofo Goats, what do you mean?
So what I'm saying is, like, you contact the Mofo Goats, which is like the space that we're gonna have right now at 7:00. Or actually, it probably already started. Hold on, let me see. I think it's my 9:00. Hold on, because I think it's Pacific time. Yeah, they're not there yet. Yeah, so it's at the Mofo Ghost space is like from 9 p.m. Eastern. No, 9 p.m. Pacific. Sorry, to 11. So and if you go into that space and tell them like what Patch and you are trying to create, that you're trying to create a kind of like The Voice but on space, they will help you. I know
Well,
them.
Patch has already done it. That's the thing. Patch has been doing it since Clubhouse, and she has like a ton of success stories and everything. Like now we're just basically like raising funding and like making an actual business because
Well,
like she has
that's
all
what
these success stories of people being like, I can't even believe that I'm getting all these opportunities from this, from just being on this Clubhouse, because she was doing it with like 6,000 listeners on Clubhouse like
Mhm.
6 to 8 months ago, and then like she got in a car accident and then kind of like had to stop. So.
Oh.
And now she's back on, but like Clubhouse kind of died, and now she's back on doing it on Twitter, and no one's here yet. So it's just like we're just kind of getting it ready for when everyone fucking gets here.
No, and that's why I was saying, like, if she goes there, she can get some funding too.
What from?
You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I can ask her if that's something she wants to do, and if there's a way that they want to be involved, because what our job is like finding a way that's not just a one-off thing where it's like we can form a partnership where they would consistently need what we're able to offer, which whether it's talent or whether it's content or whatever it is, just basically find out what the thing that they need is, and and then they can totally sponsor Twitter's Got Talent if they want.
Or you know what? It's like I mean, they believe in me, and I'm like, I don't Nobody.
I'm saying if they want, like, they can even be a sponsor if they want to come sponsor Twitter's Got Talent one night and be like, sponsored by Mofo Goats, and then everyone who's in the space, we're constantly shouting out Mofo Goats and turning, getting a new, like, a
Yeah,
whole new audience.
exactly. And
So those people
combine.
might mint that NFT, and if they tell, if they see that they're plugged into, it's like we lend our, what me and Patch are doing is like, that's why I
Marketing.
like that. Yeah, we do not just marketing, but like we're lending our reputation is what we're really doing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because we both have really fucking stellar reputations, and we both really care about our reputation. We're the type of people that'll like pick you up from the airport. Like,
Well,
yeah.
we're the type of people that are your type of people too. So
Exactly. That's why I'm saying the only reason I'm even talking about this is because Mofo Goats is fucking cool, and they were really nice to me, and they were really, they're really sweet, and like, so yeah. I mean, I'm gonna talk to her about it and be like, yo, do you think that you'd be down for a sponsor? I mean, I don't know if we want to get it together for tomorrow, but like,
oh no, no, definitely they need
that's
more
what I'm
time.
saying. It's like just give it a little more, maybe like for next week's one or the week after. But like, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to have our first few sponsors be sponsors from within the community, from the Web3 community, because it's like
Yeah,
they also, like they have something that we need, we have something that they need. Like we have genuine audience, and they need genuine audience, and it seems like they have genuine audience and they want more, right? Because like Mofo Ghost doesn't seem like it's concerned with getting like being the one that everyone buys and the biggest one. It's like they're more interested in being genuine.
they're interested in
They want a
quality.
community of people that they actually like, and not just a bunch of
Exactly.
assholes, because then it makes the community not fun.
What is it called? Principles before profits
Yeah,
is our theme. So
exactly. So like that principles before profits type mentality, like that's why there's a little bit of trust there. That's why I would even be open to being like, hey, let's have you guys come sponsor, and then it's like vice versa. Like they can bring some people over, we're bringing some people over to them. You know what I mean? And if it's like they want to offer a prize or something for the, for the talent, wouldn't be a bad idea. So there's maybe even that, where it's like not always NFTs. Like sometimes it's cool shit, and if it's a cool enough prize, we can advertise it, a couple weeks ahead of time,
yep.
and like put the poster up with Crypto Goats and us, and it's like, sorry, Mofo Goats, yeah.
Here we are. Here we are creating something. No, but
That's
I
what
know
I'm saying.
it was already sort of put out there where they said let's do a collaboration between both groups, and Patch was on board with it. She was so
Oh, great.
happy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why
Yeah,
I'm bringing you
that's
up to
perfect. So
speed.
I'll hit her up. I'll hit her up today about that, and then because that's like my main focus, like right now, because I just got plugged into this whole world in Patch's world, is like to use my energy because it's so
Yeah, I can see it. It's like
infectious. Yeah.
you're in crypto construction. Just between you two, you guys have
Yeah,
me
we have
like,
great energy. The two of us could power a fucking small town. Me and Crypto Casually, man.
yeah,
Crypto
exactly.
Construction, sorry.
You're like
Um,
going 100 miles an hour right now.
yeah.
You're
Well,
probably like
that's
getting, yeah.
I'm excited because like I'm doing what I've always wanted to do, and I've found a way to have a label without having a label, because we're like a label services company. So it's like we do all the things a label would do without you signing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without you ever signing your rights away. And that's something I've always believed in. And it's like we finally have a name for it. It's called Label Services. And so it's like that's what we do. And so it's like I get to go
And
around and tell people 2 words.
I want to be part of that because right
You
now,
are you're on the list. I put you on the Trello. I have a big Trello doc that has all the artists we work with. So like our job is going to be like bringing you. You're on the female singers list, right? So like our job for like the female singers would be to connect you with all the other people that the female singers would work with. For example, like male singers, which would be me in the list, so that we're already doing it, or
yay.
producers, or like writers, or pianists, marketing people, metaverse people. So it's like that's our job, is to connect all those people. And right now, like we don't have a better term for it, but like Patch and I are Sherpas. You know what I mean? Like we will like bring you to the top of the mountain. So like we're like guides or Sherpas, but maybe guides is a better word. But we're like the tour guides through the Patch world. But as we get more and more people on board, we're gonna have a bunch of more like onboarding guides and people who are like, hey, let's connect you with this person. So that's the idea. Is like eventually it won't have to be me connecting you or Brad connecting you with people, and you'll just be able to like log onto a platform, you know what I mean, and just like see all the people that would be perfect for you.
Yay.
I might even just make this like a publicly posted like a dashboard that's just like a simple website, but then like you just can't get into it unless you have like the Music Batch NFT, and then it's like that as simple. Eli, what's up? We were just talking about Music Patch. Perfect timing. Let us know what the deal is, because we were about to hop over to the Discord, but then I was like, I think we're not doing the Discord now. So we're doing the Thursday Metaverse tour.
Yeah, we're doing Thursday. What's up?
Hi, Eli.
Hi, Ellie. How you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm good. It's been a busy day, but it's been fun for sure. I just saw Cristiano was up and wanted to come say what's up.
Yeah, I was literally just going to call you guys. That's so such like the stream's recorded too, so you can verify this. You can go back and listen. We were just talking about because we were just talking about like you and Patch, and I was just like running Elliot through like what the idea is behind like label services, right? Where it's like you don't have to sign your life away. It's like you get all the services that a label would offer without having to have a label and dealing with a label, So it's like that's so cool. And then what I realized, Eli, was like if the Trello we're putting together ends up being like even like a publicly posted portal where if you're like a female singer or whatever, like you can see whoever like a male singers or whatever you're looking for, kind of like like band mix. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but like a site where you can like a job hiring type site, but then the whole thing is just NFT. The whole thing is NFT gated. So it's like you get to be in the patch, you buy the Music Patch NFT, and then it's like, cool, now you have access to like the biggest job board on the fucking planet. Or like the biggest, classifieds, you know what I mean? Like a hub, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be huge, and like really the goal is just to share as many resources as possible and like give as many people as many opportunities as we can, And I think like there's a lot of big things coming, and really I just want to give artists as much opportunity to like not get fucked over anymore as possible.
Yes. Exactly. And plus I was saying if it's a website, like then it's like you or me or Patch or Brad or the people that are like the connectors or the tour guides, of this space don't have to really do like as much because it's like we just send people to the website and we go, okay, sign up, make your account on the website, put in your talents, put in your resume, put in your skills, like
Yeah.
put in everything about yourself, all your relevant information, because that's going to be way easier for someone to do for themselves than it would be for us to do for them, right? And so it's like, put it all in the database, right? We can hear you, Brad. Put it all in the database, and then basically like now if you're Ellie and you put in all your information, now you get access to everyone else's information, and it's not like their phone number, right? But it's like what they've done, like their resume, like what other work they've done, who they've worked with, maybe some like blurbs about them from other people on the network, like reviews, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're about
So
to
like think Upwork,
Indeed.com.
Yeah, Indeed, or like Upwork, right?
NFTs.
Yes, or of like Web3 musicians or the Web3, or just even the music space in general, because realistically, is like the only difference between Web2 music and Web3 musicians is the three.
Yeah.
We're still the same fucking people.
Yeah. We're
So
all
it's like really like musicians.
just use
Eli,
different technologies. What's up, Ellie?
I did last week. I forgot to. I sent it to you. I said happy birthday, but I didn't say it to you on the patch. So I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you so much,
Happy
Ellie.
belated, dude.
Awesome. A bunch of the whole like Music Patch and Patch Bay team, we all like went out and ate together, and it was just a good time. But yeah, thank you so much. It means a lot, and it feels like that was so long ago already. But thank you.
Right. That was 10 years ago. What day's your birthday?
May 15th.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So you're an Aries?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
But definitely, if everybody has access to like the community, like I think one of the big things is like, including me, like a lot of us can't be on spaces 24 hours a day, But at the same time, this is where you meet the community, and this is where you meet the people. So I think if there was a way we could use like the amount of time like we already spend here, to benefit everyone else, so they don't have to spend as much time on spaces.
That's what I mean too. It's like it's so much easier to be like Ellie, just go on the site and log in with your NFT and then just search for producer, and you'll see all the producers that we have on there.
Oh, by the way, Eli, I thought I won 2 NFTs from Patch. I know the very first one that we put on the Descent wallet that I still can't get to, and then the second one I didn't have a MetaMask, so I didn't provide one, and now I do. So
Yeah.
I was.
If you just wanna DM me your wallet address, anyone who like. The giveaways are hard sometimes, but anyone who want to give away and like is like, hey, I don't see it yet, we're just sending them out like all ASAP today, so that everyone who doesn't have one can go watch the video if they want. So,
nice.
Yeah, DM me your wallet, your MetaMask address, and I'll send it as soon as possible.
Thank you. See how easy that. See, I'm not afraid
that's what I'm saying.
Of talking to people. So.
Yeah, exactly, and that's how it should be. We want to try and make it as easy as possible for everyone because like it is new technology and there are plenty of road like bumps in the road, but
yeah. Well, there are people who are scared to talk to people too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, exactly.
And that's why, like, if like having like even like sites and things that are passive, and that's what I'm gonna help you guys with is like getting all the knowledge based stuff out. Getting like a badass white paper version of what that marketing plan was. Like, or even just like as much now like tutorials, like we were talking about how to perform in the metaverse. Brad, like how to raise your hand. Like, Brad, what's up, Brad?
What's up, Brad?
Check your DMs and you're welcome.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Little old me? You got me a present? Brad, you're sweet. I have a music video. Okay. What kind of music video?
See, I don't even have I don't have anything. So I just feel like I'm like so behind everyone. That's why I'm like.
Can I tell you something?
Check the account I sent you to.
Hopefully.
Right, check it out.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, please, Eli. Sorry, you were rugging a little bit.
Carpeting.
We lost you, bro. I think we lost Ellie too. We lost Ellie and Eli.
Yep. Quick co-host me before I go down to.
Didn't know if I was rugging or someone else was. So
I think you were rugging.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but Eli, all she was saying we should collaborate with the Mofo Goats as well, and I was like, yeah, all about that. Because I was like, we should bring them on as a sponsor. She was like, you bought me a computer. I was like, cool. They should buy shit for the winners of Twitter Got Talent.
Yeah, exactly. That would be perfect. Like, I want to give the winners like as much as possible, and I want to I think a big goal for Patch has always been like during the Clubhouse days, there used to be artists that would come in and they would be like, yeah, I can't afford to like record myself or go to the studio or anything, and like we used to create, or she used to create like funds, and everybody would donate and like buy an artist a studio, and like all of that, and I want to do that for as many artists as possible.
What's up, Brad? You got an idea?
Well, 2 things. One, can you do that? DM. Do you have a music video?
Yeah, but what is it for?
It's for a concert that I got you a feature in.
But like the concert's gonna play my music video?
Yeah.
That's a music video of my music, you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't have one finished, edited, but no.
It's Saturday. It's Saturday.
Yeah. I'll get one.
Now,
I'm not gonna get one by Saturday, but I'll get one for future stuff.
Okay, you sound thrilled.
I am. I'm just saying it's sad that I don't have it ready in time, so it's like not super thrilled about that.
No.
So for me, I'm just like it gives me more motivation to be like, all right, just get one of your fucking 4 videos you have shot done, dude.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll let him know then that next one you'll be there and you'll talk to him then.
Yeah, well, I was confused because I kept clicking and I couldn't get it into his account, so I can just like search his name. Like I can't open the thing you sent me, so it's like it's not doing anything.
Oh,
So I have no more information than I got you a feature.
all right.
You
Well,
just said the same thing. You texted
he's a big deal, and
it.
he's
This is
doing a metaverse concert. So he's taking musicians with music videos, and that's how he's creating the concert. So
that's cool. He follows
it's
me and
you
shit.
still
So.
sound like super enthusiastic about it. That's the part I really like.
No, he follows me and shit. No, I'm saying that is really cool. So he follows me and shit, right?
Yeah.
I think yeah. And we're doing rock stuff. I mean, like I could like play an actual like live stream. You know what I mean? Like I could give him a live fucking concert, but like, oh,
I,
I have. Can I play
yeah.
live performances? I have live
You
performances.
talk to him. You talk
Wait,
to him.
wait, 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 wait. But what about instead of music videos? I have a shit ton of live performances. I have 3 years worth of concerts that I played.
You send him whatever you want.
Okay. That's what I
Okay.
mean. Like I've just been instead of making music videos, I've been like gigging and like actually,
Yeah, yeah.
like playing
You can send
shows.
it as long as it's recorded. You can send it to him,
Okay,
like
cool. Yeah,
a live performance, whatever.
because
That's
a
it.
live performance would be cool because then it's like it looks like I'm on a stage in the
Yeah,
metaverse and it's
no,
like
for sure. I'm
a
sure he
video
would
of me on
prefer
stage.
that. I just want to say, I've heard of this dude here, Eli. Is it Eli or am I pronouncing it right?
It's
Yeah, it's
Eli. I
Eli.
just spell it stupid.
What's that?
It's Eli. I just spell it stupid.
You just spelled stupid. Yeah.
It's Elye. It's like
Oh,
Kanye in
I
Spanish.
was,
It's
I
actually
was gonna.
Elye.
Jesus Christ. I was just gonna spell stupid now with Elye. I thought because that would be the new way to spell stupid.
no, yeah, that's perfect.
That would be
Okay. So
stupid.
no more Stupid. It's now spelled Elye.
No, that's yeah. Spelling it out for real is like so 2014. Right now.
So yeah, no, like I heard your name bounce around a few times. I was just like, I don't know. I've never seen him before. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Eli's the G.
Yeah.
So Eli like runs the music patch,
That's yeah.
basically.
I help.
That's what I hear.
That's
That's
the
what I hear.
easiest way to say it.
Yeah.
Like Patch, like it's Patch's idea and Patch's the figurehead, it's Patch's company, but like without Eli, it's not happening. Let's be honest.
Right. Well, that's cool, man. Well, nice to meet you, buddy.
Nice to meet you, Brad. And
All
I
right. But I,
tell
I
you,
came, I literally came in just to, let, Chris, he was asking for your information there or whatnot. I,
Yeah,
I have to,
I'll
I
send him
have
my
to go.
Paris
I was like
performance.
out. I've got to go, and so I came back in just to tell you that, and then you were like super, super enthusiastic about
I'm
it.
excited
So
now because I
happy.
can participate.
I was just like, oh wow,
I'm
I'm,
excited.
I'm
Yeah, I
so
know. I'm gonna
grateful
listen
that
back to
I
the
did
tape and
that
I'm like,
for you.
I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, dude. You're fucking amazing.
you're about
And
to
now
leave
I'm just gonna
Friday.
guilt trip you, so it seems like it's family.
This
And
is this does feel like family. This is the Italian in me.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
it's like if you called me and I didn't tell you that you never called me, did you even call me?
yeah,
You
yeah,
never
yeah,
call.
yeah. Right, exactly, exactly.
What you fucking am
Yeah.
I dead over here? Or am I a leper?
Your Italian accent is so much different than the Italian accent
What
I'm
am
used
I, a
to.
leper? Yeah, I
It's
mean like
definitely more New York.
yeah, it's very New York, old world, old Bronx. Like,
Yeah,
yes bastards.
yeah,
Use
yeah,
bastards use. A lot of use.
yeah. Let
A
it
lot of
use.
use best. Yeah,
Yeah.
my grandma's catchphrase was I go stick it up your ass.
No.
Swear to God. And that's a translation of fungul, right? Aba funkulo
Well,
means
no.
Aba
Yeah,
funkulo means stick it up your
Fugolo
ass.
is more of a F word, though.
I know, but fungul was shortened of a shortened version of Aba funkulo, which
Yeah,
means
culo. Yeah.
stick it up your ass.
Yes.
So Aba funkulo means stick it up your ass. So they go Aba funkulo, and then that became fungul. Like it was like up
Yeah,
your
you're
ass.
right. You're
Up.
right.
It's more of an up yours, right? It's like fungul.
You
Uh,
are correct.
and so she would say it in English. Like she was just like, ah, go stick it up your ass. And that's what my grandma was known for. Ah, go stick it up your ass. So my grandma,
Well, what the hell
I'm
were you doing all
7.
the time?
Just like any time like people were like would bust her chops, she'd be like, ah, stick it up your ass.
Who's busting grandma's chops?
Everyone.
Oh my god.
Everyone's busting her balls. We're all
It would
busting
be
each other's chops.
interesting to sit at the table like Thanksgiving dinner at your place. I wonder what
Oh
that.
yeah.
It'd be like one
Very
of
loud.
Eddie Murphy's movies.
Very loud, bro.
He's playing like 10 characters at the table.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I need to do that. I need to do that one day, and it would be amazing because like that, I could do every family member. I could do an impression of every
Yeah.
family member. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I
I
would
could
love
do
to.
that.
I gotta wait for enough time to pass to where it's not like I'm ripping them off and it's like an homage, you know? Maybe like 10 more years and it'll be like sick homage to fucking Nutty Professor, dude. You know, because like everyone, it'll be like 2 generations have lived without ever seeing that movie.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a bunch of people alive right now that have never seen that movie, and
Oh
I'll
yeah,
do that, and they'll be
or
like,
coming
yeah,
to America.
that's what I mean. Well, now they have because of the new one, you know.
That one
So
was
like,
not very good though.
yeah, but it kind of like made you rewatch the first one if you haven't, you know.
The first one was good.
The second one wasn't that good. The first one was good though.
And the first one,
First one was classic.
I didn't
Yeah.
even remember that there were so many bad parts in the first one because I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
So
they were
here I
so
go
bad that they
sitting.
were good.
I go and I sit with my like 8-year-old and my my kids to watch this movie, and I'm all like
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad.
covering their eyes
Oh, it's
and
really
lowering
naughty.
the muting everything, every other word. It's just
Every
crazy.
other word is
Yeah.
fine.
Fuck you.
Eli,
Fuck you too.
are you free? Can I call you after this?
He's a listener now. He carpeted.
Okay.
Anyways, I gotta go too. Anyways, and
I
you're
know.
supposed to
Well,
close
Eli,
this like 20
Eli,
minutes.
throw me a sign of life if I can call you after this.
You gotta wait
Thumbs
10
up, a
seconds.
clap
He's on a
sign.
10-second delay. You gotta wait.
And
Okay.
Okay,
No.
I'm out.
I think
I'm
it was me.
looking for my wallet address.
All
There it
right.
is.
Well, I'll send it. You can send it to him offline. We're gonna end this space, Brad. I appreciate
Perfect.
you. Brad declined to co-host. That's just the story of my life. Brad has declined to co-host. He keeps telling me. I know. I get it. My co-host is declining. Thank you guys all for coming today. Everyone listening in the post show. Ellie, thank you so much for helping out. We'll see you guys later. Same time, same place tomorrow, 4 p.m. I don't have the Don't You Be My Neighbor song. Oh, my co-host is back. Brad can now speak. You want to say
Yeah,
goodbye, Brad?
goodbye everybody. Brought to you by our sponsor, We Don't Know. And
Our sponsors, Stay
our
Tuned.
sponsors,
Brought to you
yeah.
by Stay
Brought to you
Tuned.
by Stay
Go
Tuned.
check out. Go follow Stay Tuned. It's right up there on the top. You'll see it. It's the one that looks like it says Stay Tuned.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is. So you tap that, you go follow, and the new trailer for Jesus, the only ever trailer for Jesus Age of Christ, is coming out soon.
Peace.
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 Stay tuned, kids. Sorry. Love y'all. Bye bye.